Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. How you all
Hello.
doing? I hope you're well. I'm Loxley, Sailor of Strategy, the Caprian Card Shark, the board game goat. And we are back with an actual board game. It feels like a while since I've done one of these. Particularly with my guest tonight. It is the pink puzzler herself. Please welcome Lirie. I did think, the alliteration worked, but that I could not think of another word that I was willing to add to that sentence that would fit.
Yeah,
It's like,
understandable.
no,
Wait.
that's just not gonna happen. Please
Wait,
introduce yourself.
I have a dictionary. Hold on, let me check under.
Yes, the thesaurus. Up is not Locks. Hello, Thurkwood. Welcome. Hope that you're doing well. Brushfire Glow, thank you very much for swinging by. I do like that
Hello.
emoji. That's really great. Timochi, you're right. She is so puzzly and pink. And
That is me.
yes. Oh, you still won't actually introduce yourself, by the way.
No, but the dictionary's no use anyway because I've opened it and it's on like leisureware, which isn't
Ooh.
really what I'm going for. Yeah. But hello, I'm Lirie. I'm a pink-haired cat girl from the UK. Well, we're both from the UK.
Yeah, that's
We are both from the
it's
UK. I don't have
it's less of a selling point right now, isn't it?
It is double British. Oh boy.
Oh yes. However will you all cope?
But I'm excited for today. I'm ready for some board gaming.
Yeah, but I actually
Hopefully we can do
realized.
better than last time.
Yes, that is true. Akira Tora, hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. Also, Brushfire Glow, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Gremlin Cult. I do hope you enjoy your time. UK-based massive economy issues. Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You're hitting the nail on the head. Absolutely. Yes, you're not wrong. But yeah, last time, because we played a few games together. Like we played Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
We played a lot of Netrunner. But I think the one where like you and I really clicked with board games has been last time with collaborative games. And I think
Yeah,
I realized
definitely.
why is because you're a fan of puzzles. And
Yeah.
I'm a fan of board games, and what you get with a collaborative board game is just a puzzle you're solving together. Like I know you've done
like,
escape
with someone, yeah.
room things and things like that. So yeah, hindsight, it really is an obvious match of you with
It
collaborative
makes sense,
games.
Yeah. But I'm also the kind of person where I don't like going against other people too. Like I feel bad, and I'm like I don't want to win here because then the other person doesn't win. I feel bad, and I think that's why I like the co-op elements a lot.
Well, this is an interesting one because we may not win tonight, if I'm perfectly honest.
Yeah, but if we lose together.
Absolutely, absolutely. So have you come across the name Matt Leacock?
I can't say off the top of my head. I don't know.
Absolutely fine. So Matt Leacock is a board game designer, and I don't know whether he really doesn't like people or he really likes people and is like the best DM ever. But he has mostly designed collaborative board games, and his collaborative board games often have that kind of classic thing of there are many ways to lose, but only one way to win.
Mm-hmm.
And also he has you have like a deck of cards which will contain doom.
That's my favorite element of board games.
Yeah, absolutely. So he you may have heard like one of his games called Pandemic.
Oh, I know of Pandemic.
Yes. So Matt
I've never
Leacock
actually played it myself, but I know.
Again,
about it.
we can come back to that. I will say, in hindsight, Pandemic proved to be a lot more optimistic than anybody ever thought. There was no card. One of my favorite things, because I am the kind of nerd who goes on Board Game Geek and looks at the forums, and one of my favorite topics of conversation was, given recent history, what cards should we add to Pandemic to reflect what we now know? Because do you know what was not in the fucking Pandemic deck was anti-vaxxers.
Oh,
Partygate.
God, of course.
Terrible governmental response. Also not in that deck. Just miss a few Are they adding people who don't wash their hands? Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah, they've
How about
added
people who
the
don't think
eat
it's
out.
that
They've
bad?
added the eat out to help out card.
Yeah, just like a new card they add, you pick it up, and it's like everyone's decided that the lockdowns are too intense and have decided to go out anyway.
Yep, pretty much. Christmas wasn't cancelled. Oh dear. Anyway, so after Pandemic, we should definitely play Pandemic one of these days because it is a wonderful
I would
game.
love to.
But we're actually playing another one of his games, and it follows on from our last adventure, I think, quite well. See, Lirie, turns out we were not very good at crime.
No, I told you. I told you ahead of time I don't do crimes.
Yeah, I
don't know what you expected.
Yeah, but like the thing is, they've decided that because we are VTubers, and thus all of our lore is based on content. They have in fact decided not to send us to prison, but instead to an island that is slowly sinking, because now we need to claim treasures from the island.
Oh, sounds very British.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the bit. This is the bit we're going for. Anyway, should we jump over here?
Yes, I'm
yeah,
ready.
that still doesn't work. Sorry, I'm working, like, my facial expressions work today, but for some reason my touchpad has stopped working for like changing the scenes. So can still emote, but cannot actually change scenes. I'm just gonna like. So if you say let's go over to here, and then there's a couple of seconds of silence, it's very much people like, what's going on? What's going on?
Let's go over
Oh
here.
yeah, that's a thing. Anyway,
In a minute.
yes. Anyway, this is the Forbidden Island. This actually has a lot of variety you can do, because when you have when you start the game, each of these squares, like the Silver Gate, Fool's Landing, Twilight Hollow, they are all just individual cards. So you can lay out these cards in whatever arrangement you like, and hopefully we'll get to play a few different. This is just the basic Forbidden Island setup. We're also playing on novice difficulty.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So as you can see, we've got an island with various beautiful areas. Anything that is currently blue is flooded, because as I say, the island is slowly sinking. If at any point I believe if we fall into the water, that is just a way to lose.
Oh, okay.
Or at the very least, if there's no way for us to get back to... So ultimately, we are trying to get the treasures. So there is the Earth statue, the Wind statue, the Ocean statue, the Ocean Cup, and the Fire statue. There are 2 places on the board for each of them where you can pick them up. So you can pick the cup up at the Tidal Palace or the Coral Palace. And then we need to get to Fool's Landing and evacuate on our helicopter. If you can't get, we have a helicopter. It is less helpful than you would think. We also have a stack of cards. So down here we have different powers. So Lirie is a navigator, which means she can, on her turn, move another player up to 2 adjacent tiles for 1 action. I'm an engineer, which means that I can shore up 2 tiles for 1 action. I'll come over the actions in just a second. Mm-hmm. We also have a couple of cards, and to claim the various treasures, we need to get 4 matching cards and then go to that location. So we'd need to get 4 of the Earth statue in one of our hand, and then go to either the Temple of the Moon or the Temple of the Sun.
Mm-hmm. I like that they're both next to each other in this layout.
It is very nice, yeah. It's all very randomized, and yeah, it's you think they'd be in different places. Also next to the observatory, which kind of feels appropriate.
Mm.
So, on your turn, you can take 3 actions. You can take up to 3 actions. You can just skip your turn, though particularly early on, you wouldn't necessarily want to. You can move. So you can move diagonally or orthogonally, I believe. So I could go from... Actually, no, sorry. You can only move orthogonally, which means straight lines. So I can go from Fool's Landing to Whispering Gardens or to Twilight Hollow, but I couldn't go direct to Coral Palace or Silver Gate. I can shore up, which basically means that I can take a location that is flooded and flip it back to the non-flooded side. Or if I'm on the same square as another player, so Lirie, I can pass a card from my hand to her hand. It's not an exchange, so it is super important. Yeah, I pass over a card. So if I have like 2 earths and you have 2 earths, like that is going to take one of us 2 actions to pass over the required trophies. At the end of our turn, we will draw some cards from the treasure card deck, which will include the various treasures. They will include powers, so like airlift, one of which we will need for the end of the game, because when you get to the Fool's Landing, you can airlift off. So we'll need to keep one of those, but I think there's a few.
Wait,
there is
if
also...
you don't get that, and you get to the Fool's Landing, do you literally just sit there in the helicopter and not take off?
Pretty much.
I see.
There is also a Doom card. Or in fact, I think there's like... I believe there are 2 Doom cards. What the Doom card does is... it will cause this water level thing to rise. So currently it's at novice, it'll go up to normal, go up to elite, go up to legendary, and that determines how many Forbidden Island cards, flood cards, we draw. So as you can see, a number of flood cards have already been drawn, so Phantom Rock, Dunes of Deception, Tidal Palace, Whispering Garden, and those are all the ones that have been already flooded. So there is only 1 card for each of the locations in the deck. So right now, we can be pretty safe in the knowledge Phantom Rock is not going to flood. The Tidal Palace is not going to sink. But when we get to the Waters Rise card, which is the Doom card, it will result... It means that all the cards that are here get shuffled back into the deck, on top of the deck. At which point, if say, the Whispering Garden is flooded and Whispering Garden gets drawn again, it goes away. So, ultimately, what that also means is, 1, it goes away, but also its card gets removed from the flood card deck. Which means the longer we go, the fewer cards are in that deck, the more cards we're going to draw, the quicker everything is going to sink.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah. As I say, Matt Leacock has a number of ways to fail his games, only one way to win. So, the game is to try and get 4 matching cards 4 times, get to the right place, and then leg it.
Do we only need 1 treasure?
No, we need all 4.
We need all of them, okay.
Yes, we need all 4 or Pride is cancelled.
Okay. Like, can't we just go back with 1? It's something.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But no. This is VTuber prison.
Need all of them. Okay.
This is how this works.
We need to exonerate ourselves.
Exactly. So based on the fact that currently, so Howling Garden's fine. I'm inclined to move through Twilight Hollow into Howling Garden, and then use my engineer power to shore up Dunes of Deception and Phantom Rock. Or, possibly a better suggestion, might be Twilight Hollow Coral Palace, and then Whispering Gardens and Dunes of Deception. In fact, I like that one slightly better because we kind of want Whispering Garden to be kicking around.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move... Oh. Or I could remember that I'm the engineer and thus start on the red space in the Bronze Gate. I'm not starting on Fool's Landing. Okay.
No, yeah, we're on like either side. We're on the left and the right here.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. But to be honest, I think I'll still do something very similar, which is Cave of Shadows into Iron Gate. And then I will shore up the Tidal Palace and the Iron Gate.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, and then I shore up the Tidal Palace and the Iron Gate. Yep. I draw 2 treasure cards. Oh, okay, cool. So I got sandbags. I can shore up any one tile on the island immediately. I can play at any time. It doesn't count as an action. Do I want to play that now? Because, like, there are only 24 odd cards in this deck, so we will get through it a few times. So the sandbags will go back in. But also, at some point, we might draw a flood card, which is like, oh yeah, the Whispering Garden goes, at which point, actually, it might be handy to have that on hand. Cool. And then we draw... So, to be honest, drawing 2 floods right now doesn't matter, because, like, nothing that's currently flooded can come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cliffs of Abandon and the Observatory both start sinking. Forbidden Island, nice choice. What is it set to? I'm not sure I understand the question, Flying Blue Ice. This background music is called Onyx Bells. It is by a VTuber called Spooky, who makes lots of transitions and looping music for free, available through their Ko-fi store. Not Ko-fi store.
Nice.
Oh yeah, sorry. It is set to
difficulty. Yeah, we're on novice.
Yeah, we're on novice. It's Lirie's first time playing. It is a hard game as it is. So yes, we're being kind to ourselves.
This is my learning arc. I've never played this before. It looks so cool though.
It is delightful.
Right. Now I need to decide what to do.
Yes. This game you need to work together. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm here for the co-op. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have the navigator skill, which means I can move another player up to 2 adjacent tiles.
That's true.
One action.
Mm-hmm. Which is going to be quite useful when, if, like, I get a lot of things and it's like, okay, I'm the other side of the map.
Mm-hmm.
But I think is potentially less useful right now.
At the moment, yeah. What would be the best course of action?
I think, like, early game, the key thing is to just try and make sure as few things as possible are sinking, particularly things that could contain treasure.
Yeah, should I shore up the Cave of Embers?
I think shoring up Cave of Embers is a really good idea.
Yeah, the Cave of Embers card is there as well.
Yes,
well, it's already been flooded, so.
But again, we could at any point draw the Waters Rise card.
Yeah. Okay, I'm.
Like right now, it's just a matter of us
getting
more treasure into hand, so we know like what we're aiming for first.
Shall I move there and shore up Phantom Rock as well?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The other strategy I think is really important is to make sure we have a clear run back to Fool's Landing.
Yeah,
because let's say for example Phantom Rock and Lost Lagoon both sank, you can't move.
Yep.
There are cards that will let you move, but they're rare and they're not ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Kale, you're late but here. We are not drowning yet. We've only just started. Also, hey, Plantix, you remember playing this game yourself? How did you find it?
Not playing my turn.
Oh, okay. So we have 2 Earth, and I have an Earth in my hand. So it might be worth me moving over to you to hand off my Earth card. I believe we've got a hand limit of 5. Plantix, thanks. It's really fun. Yeah, I actually played this with Kale recently. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we succeeded at novice. We got our asses handed to us at normal.
Nice.
But yeah, if you draw flood cards now, again, it shouldn't be anything that's not already here. Lost Lagoon and Howling Garden. That's absolutely fine. Well, that's fine because what I can start doing is I can move to Dunes of Deception. In fact, what I will do, I'll move Dunes of Deception, Howling Garden, shore up both with my power. And then if you start moving towards me, at the start of my turn, I can hand over the Earth. I'll move here and here, and then I'll shore up these two. Draw treasure cards. Oh, I got the helicopter. Also got 2 fire. So the helicopter, by the way, let's move 1 or more pawns on the same tile to any other tile, or lift off from Fool's Landing for the win.
Ah.
However, I have now hit my hand limit.
So it's 5 maximum.
Yes. So I think what I'm inclined to do right now, like I have 2 fire, we have 3 earth on the table. It's unfortunate, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the wind in my hand.
Yeah, we'll go for wind afterwards.
Yeah, because like I know you got one, but like you can only really go for like with only 2 players, you can only really go for 2 at a time.
Yeah. Plus the wind one is like right next to the Fool's Landing anyway as well.
That is true. It's a very good point.
So that seems like it would be easy to pick up.
Okay, so Fool's Landing is now sinking. That's a problem.
A little bit. Okay. What? I think what would be best for me to do here.
Well, don't forget, I can sandbag Fool's Landing really quickly.
True.
So, like, I think potentially what might be the best plan is we stick with what we were saying. So, you go Phantom Rock, shore up Lost Lagoon, just to kind of keep that in play, and then come over to me, and then I'll just start my turn by handing over Earth. And hey, maybe you'll even draw Earth at the end of the turn, which would be super good.
That would be good. Draw that up, and hello.
Yep, and now let's see what your treasures are. Oh, of course, now you get the wind.
No! I got a helicopter lift as well.
You did. Yeah, I mean, bear in mind, no matter what, even if you throw away the ocean, I'm going to hand you another card in a second, and you have to discard.
I'm going to get rid of the wind, yeah.
Yeah. Or you can get rid of the helicopter. Like, as long as one of us has one on hand, I think we're okay, but...
I'll get rid of that for now.
Fair enough.
And then the floods?
Uh-huh. Again, it's fine. Crimson Forest and Watchtower. To be honest, this is not the worst thing to have, like... I mean, one, that entire south part of the island is not super important.
Yeah, we don't want to be there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we want the Temple of the Moon or the Temple of the Sun to stick around, but... Like, it's not the worst thing. Okay, I'm going to give you a card. I'm going to give you this Earth card.
Thank you.
I think, yeah, you've immediately got to discard down to 5.
Throw that wind away.
Yep. And then I can take 2 actions. So I'm just going to move up 1 and shore up Fool's Landing. And then I will end my turn. Oh, that's what we like to see. Free fire.
Look at that. Oh, yes.
Okay. Making progress. We have combined, thrown away the exact correct amount of wind, but what are you going to do? Okay. Every time we get closer to drawing one of the Waters Rise cards, which is a bit rubbish, but also, like, the fact that we've got most of the deck out already does mean that, like, we're not expecting, like, a really small cohort of the islands to sink.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, Cave of Shadows, Bronze Gate. Bronze Gate's not too much of a problem. Cave of Shadows is not ideal. Hell, you've been playing Fallout New Vegas. Oh, what kind of build are you going with?
I still haven't played New Vegas.
Oh, it's really good. Highly recommend it.
I want to. I always hear people talking about how good it is. And then I'm here like, hoo, I'm going to play Fallout 76 instead.
Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, to be fair, actually, no.
It's junk, but it's fun.
To be fair, I would say, like, you're probably playing it in the right order because 76 to New Vegas is going to be a much better experience than New Vegas to 76.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in some ways, I respect it. In other ways,
Right.
it is kind of like you've just it is that kind of experience of like when somebody says they've not read your
Yeah.
favorite book or seen your favorite movie.
It's like, how?
How have you just not experienced this?
I'm wondering if I like go down to the watchtower, if I shore out the watchtower and wait there, because if I can be really lucky and get another Earth one, then I'll be really close to the temples.
Yeah, I mean, I think rather than the watchtower, it might be better to, because I'm pretty sure if the watchtower sinks, you just get to move on to the next non-flooded tile. But like Temple of the Sun, like we need to kind of keep hold of that.
Yeah.
Or Temple of the Moon, but like I'm just very aware that like within the next 14 cards, there are 2 Waters Rise.
Yeah. Oh, could you use your sandbags?
Oh yeah, I absolutely can, but it's like
on the temple.
I mean, I'm keeping it for just in case right now.
Yeah.
Like if it comes out and there's Waters Rise, depending on what the island card is, I will throw down. Absolutely.
I'm wondering what would be best for me to do here. Oh, what if I go Iron Gate and shore up the Cave of Shadows?
Oh yeah, that'd work. Actually, yeah, that'd work because that gives you then a direct line both to Cave of Shadows and Temple of the Moon.
And temples, yeah. I'm gonna try that then.
That sounds like a good idea.
We will soon see if it is or not.
So you draw your treasure, and it is. Oh, amazing!
Oh, look at that!
Love that.
Shall I
You
just
love
get rid
to
of these
see it.
oceans?
Yeah, just get rid of the cups. There is no use right now. I wish there were, but just there's not.
This is yes. Okay, time to draw the floods.
Temple of the Moon may well start sinking. Oh
no,
no,
it's the gates.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so I think at this point, like, there's good odds that I will draw the fire. So I think what I will start to do is I'll go Coral Palace, shore up Whispering Garden, and then Dunes of Deception to start just moving down towards the Cave of Shadow. Or should I start moving towards
good.
Cave of Embers, do we think? Actually, no, I'm going to do Dunes of Deception because I want to be relatively close to where you are in case you draw the fire.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
Okay, I'm going to shore up Whispering Garden. And then I'll go to Dunes of Deception. Because then realistically, I'm only a few moves from either way. End turn. And there it is. Waters Rise. The flood level moves up 1 tick mark. The flood discard pile gets shuffled and puts back on the flood draw deck. And this card gets discarded to be reshuffled when the deck cycles.
Hey.
But you now understand this is actually the fact there's only 2 cards, and we know that in the next 5 rounds there will be a second Waters Rise. What comes out of the flood deck now is much more dangerous because it is much more likely to actually sink.
Yeah, that's true.
That said, because we started on novice, we're still only drawing 2 cards. If we'd been on normal difficulty, next turn we'd be drawing 3 flood cards.
Oh, wow.
Yep. As I say, this game is vicious.
Yes, it seems it, but that just like makes you want to win more. It makes
absolutely. Okay, I'm now going to draw my floods one at a time because depending on what comes out, I may want to throw down the sandbag.
Yeah.
For example, actually, no, you know what? This is not too bad. If Waters Rise on your turn, then I will have to throw down the sandbag. But right now, I'm relatively close to Fool's Landing. I can save it. And we've got sandbags. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to draw my last flood. Okay. The Crimson Forest has fallen into the ocean.
Goodbye. Well, I'm
Like,
glad we didn't need that.
yeah, absolutely. Like, it is not the worst place. It's not the worst place to disappear because it's not. It's not.
Literally in a corner, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not blocking our way to Fool's Landing
Yeah.
at all. But it does mean that, again, now if you draw a Waters Rise card, the only card that's going to get shuffled back in is Fool's Landing.
Should I head to the Temple of the Moon?
Oh yeah, get the bag. Get that bag.
Yep.
This is the final action we can do of the 4 actions. You can now
Capture treasure.
capture the treasure.
Oh, yes.
I do like that you actually get the treasure from around the edge of the board and it goes into
Yeah, I
your little
love it.
area.
I'm trying to figure out what it is, though. It kind of just looks like...
Like a geode?
Oh,
geode
I think
stuck
that's
on a
probably what it
spike.
is. I was like, it just looks like an orb that is broken.
Which is basically what a geode is.
It is to represent the broken state of our planet Earth. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is meant to be like a geode crystal type situation.
That also means you have now a lot of... In fact, you're almost certainly going to draw the fire. I believe there's 5 of each card, so...
Okay.
Like, there's definitely a fire kicking about. There's a couple of water. There's one of each of the earth.
Okay, I'm gonna end then.
Yep. Okay, that is...
Look at all that fire.
Yeah, that is... okay. So what's probably best for me to do then?
Yeah, we still got the floods.
Yeah,
but
but
I do it one at a time?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything particularly we're concerned about losing, because Fool's Landing can't be drawn.
Oh yeah, out of the ones that are actually, yeah.
Like, what's the worst that goes?
doesn't
The
matter if
Temple of the
these go,
Sun?
yeah.
We don't need that anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I got the treasure already. We don't need that. I'm just gonna draw them.
Cave of Embers, Iron Gate. Okay, that
yeah, they're still here.
super helps. Okay, so what I will do is I will move to the Iron Gate, Cave of Shadows, shore up the Iron Gate in the Watchtower, so we've still got, like, a direction. And then on your turn, you can come up to me and give me one of the fires.
Yes.
So, shore up the Iron Gate.
Shore them up.
And we get a bonus turn to shore up the Watchtower, which must be important because it's on the box. I get second sandbags. I also... Oh, I have to... Okay, so I'm going to discard the wind.
Yeah.
And you know... Can I just...
Can you use the sandbags?
No, I've got to discard.
Oh,
I can't...
no.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Well, I do still have the helicopter lift.
You have the helicopter lift, so I'm going to get rid of the helicopter right now.
I'll keep hold of that. I feel
And
like
to be
the
honest,
sandbags are more important.
there's only 3 turns before the treasure deck gets shuffled in anyway. Because you'll draw 2, I'll draw 2, you'll draw...
and then it'll be
shuffled, everything together. So there is a possibility to get that helicopter anyway, and yeah, I think we're doing okay. Yeah. Oh, no, if I click it, it doesn't let me... Oh, okay, that's good. I didn't realize that was how it worked. Okay, so I'm going to play one of my sandbags then and just rescue Fool's Landing.
Oh, nice.
Because we might as well use it rather than lose it.
Rather than discard it, yeah.
Okay, and I will draw a flood. That is the Bronze Gate, which immediately sinks.
So that's another one around the edge, so that is actually
And
fine.
the Whispering Gardens are sinking, but we have the Howling Gardens towards the center, so that's okay.
Okay, my turn. I'm gonna come and give you...
That would be super helpful.
Give. There you go.
Cool. Oh, and now I do have to discard down to 5. Ooh.
Oh wait, you could helicopter lift me.
I could helicopter lift you. How many turns do you have left? 1.
Huh?
How many actions do you have left? You have 1.
One more, yeah.
Okay. Shall I put you in the Lost Lagoon? Because that probably puts you in the best place to save something.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We will play this. I'm gonna move Lirie to... Yep, we don't want to move me. To the Lost Lagoon. Off you go.
And what should I shore up?
Take your pick, really.
I'm picking the gold gate because it's gold.
Like, I think, like, the benefit right now is just minimizing the number of things that will disappear.
Yeah,
then...
we want to keep land.
Yeah, we want to keep the deck relatively thick. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh that!
Oh no!
Oh, oh that went bad. That went badly wrong real quick. Yeah, that just shot up real fast.
It sure did.
Oh,
I'm gonna do these floods one at a time.
That's a good plan.
Oh wow.
I mean, on the plus side, okay, Fool's Landing, that's fine.
Ooh.
But like, Plantix, what happened? Lirie drew Waters Rise and Waters Rise.
Yeah, the greatest of treasures.
Lirie started digging for treasure and poked a hole in the island.
I hit a water main, I think.
All curse run. Thanks, Kale.
Okay, where next?
Cave of Embers is gone. That's fine. I'm in the Cave of Shadows.
Yep. And Last Flood.
Iron Gate. Okay. Not terrible. Not ideal. I will shore up the Iron Gate. And start making my way to Fool's Landing.
Did you get the treasure?
I'm just about to.
Okay.
So capture the treasure. Move to the Iron Gate.
Like, no, treasure first. Treasure.
And shore up the Iron Gate. And end my turn.
Waters Rise.
Okay, so I got an ocean, so that's pretty good. And now I've got to draw 3 floods. I'm not actually. No, we're gonna do this one at a time.
Yeah.
So we have Whispering Gardens, which is now gone.
Oh,
so the Howling Gardens is now essential.
We need to keep that.
Gold Gate does not sink, so good call on you.
I saved that.
Yeah, you did. And Last Flood.
Cliffs of Abandon.
Tidal Palace.
Right.
Okay, that's okay because I can actually.
Coral Palace is more in reach as well.
It's true. Like, to be honest, what we're probably best off doing at this point is kind of. I mean, there's kind of 2 ways we can go about this, and I'm kind of conscious of the fact that we've got to cycle through the deck a whole second time.
Yeah.
Like, to some extent, we need to make sure that, like, what's currently flooded, we shore up as best we can. But also, like, absolute essential is one of us is probably, like, standing on Twilight Hollow and just constantly bailing out Fool's Landing, Coral Palace, Howling Garden.
Yeah, that would probably be a job for you with your engineering skills.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But in the meantime, like,
Shall I
just shore up whatever you fancy.
gonna focus on the.
Or actually, if you want to use your special power, you could move me to the Howling Garden so I could get straight to Twilight Hollow.
True. Yeah, I'll do that.
But, like, that all still gives you a move to, like, save the Gold Gate.
There you go.
There you go.
And I'll show that up. There we go. I did not move. I got helicoptered here and decided I'm staying here.
Comfy. Oh, you got another helicopter.
Oh, I got a wind and a helicopter.
You got an ocean and a helicopter.
Oh yeah, ocean.
It's fine.
Not a lion.
No.
Right, I'm gonna one at a time because I'm scared. Oh,
Cliffs of Abandon. You saved it.
I am so glad I saved that as well.
Pretty sure some next thing. Oh no, June's Deception. We're fine.
Ooh. Ooh.
Howling Gardens. Okay, so I move up.
Wait,
I can shore, move,
out.
shore. That's absolutely fine. So I'm going to shore, June's Deception, and Howling Gardens. I'm going to move to Twilight Hollow. I'm going to shore up Fool's Landing.
Yeah.
So now we have a pretty safe little area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a safe little area where the treasure and the escape route are.
Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta actually get the treasure cards now.
Yeah.
Can't wait for us to just get Earth and Fire ones now.
Well, it's actually about to shuffle, so...
Yep.
I will end my turn, shuffle the deck. Sandbags and
Sandbags?
fire.
Sandbags isn't... Alright, flood time.
Okay. But realistically, Fool's Landing, Iron Gate is not currently flooded. Gold Gate is not currently flooded. Idle Palace is. I'm just thinking, like, there's not... I think the only thing that's currently at risk of going is Temple of the Sun, maybe Coppergate, maybe Observatory.
Yeah. But we can deal without those.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy to draw all 3 floods.
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
Cave of Shadows doesn't matter. Phantom Rock. And Observatory is in the sea.
Okay. Alright, shall I just shore up the 2 next to me?
Yeah, can't hurt. I mean, again, it's just making sure that they... Like, we have a thicker deck.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the 2 that are nearest, so yeah, makes perfect sense to do so.
And then I'm wondering if I should move from here.
I mean, Breaker's Bridge has not currently been seen at all, and you can start moving towards Cave of Shadows, Temple of the Sun.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Plantix, you just got the Ring of Pain Twitch interface. Yes, I am aware that I got that working through stupid means over the weekend. And yeah, we will be using the Ring of Pain Twitch interface on Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed Ring of Pain. Have you played it?
I haven't played it.
Oh, two oceans.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, just get rid of the fire. Who needs it?
Don't need that. We've already got our treasure.
Mm-hmm.
And shall I just draw all the floods?
Yeah, I think we're fine. I mean, at worst, yeah, Temple of the Sun goes. Lost Lagoon, you're right on there. You know what? You're in the perfect position.
Yeah.
And you know what? Coppergate, pretty much not going to do anything right now.
Yeah,
because
we'll just leave that.
Well, I mean, we literally can't do anything.
Yeah,
with
we
it.
have to leave that. Well, I think you could sandbag it. But it's like,
probably.
Is it really worth it?
You know what? I'm going to come down to join you at Breaker's Bridge.
Oh, yeah, and get either side.
Yeah. Next turn, probably want to keep relatively next to each other, and because I'll want to give you this ocean cup.
Yes.
No, damn it. Okay, undo. I can undo.
Undo. Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God for the undo button.
I wanted to go for a swim.
Also, hey Bjorn. Yes, you're being puerile. We get it. It's fun. Okay, we both. That's good. That's good. So we have the Earth treasure, so I'll get rid of those 2. Discard that Earth. And discard that Earth. And... yeah, I'm pretty happy with...
Yeah, next turn I can give you this wind one. You can get rid of the fire.
Or we could... you could spend 2 turns giving me the oceans.
That's true. Because
then you have the...
I was just like, but then you'll lose the sandbags. Oh, but we can use them.
Yeah, I could just throw them somewhere.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah. I'm
just going to draw all 3 floods. I don't think anything's at super risk right now.
Do it.
Okay, Coppergate, we knew that was going to sink. Silvergate and Breaker's Bridge.
Oh.
Maybe shore that up. Like, it would kind of suck if we fell in the water.
Yeah, and I will give you these 2 cards.
I think it's 2 turns to give me both.
Yeah.
Also, I need to discard. So discard that fire. And then I'll play the sandbag. Probably on the... probably on the Tidal Palace.
Oh.
I mean, yes, I can do Silvergate. play and shore up the Silver Gate. I think we should kind of just choosing what to...
Oh.
Oh no, was that me? Oh,
Yeah,
you drew...
Waters
No, sorry, it's
Rise.
your turn. You drew... How? You drew Wind and Waters Rise. Okay, Wind is good.
Wind is good, Waters Rise isn't.
I mean, to be honest, that's probably the best time to draw Waters
Oh,
Rise because barely
only
anything is
two,
currently
There are only
sinking.
two that are... That's true. That's not too bad.
No, we're fine. We're in... I think, like, we're in a pretty tolerable area. Pura like the prime ministerial head of lettuce, yes.
Because I was wondering if you wanted to sandbag, like, the Cave of Shadows or Tidal Palace to make sure they're fine. Or I draw the
I'll be
floods.
honest, it's
wanna save
those are less important.
Yeah, that's true. The ones we need are, like, in the middle here anyway.
And, like, that deck is not too slim. Like, so as a point of comparison, like, at one point, when I was playing with Kale, we had like 3 or 4 island cards, and we were drawing 5 cards a turn.
Oh, wow.
Now, that's the point where you get a problem. Like,
That is the part where it starts
17
sinking.
tiles still on the island. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Yeah.
We're good at this.
Also, Flying Blue Ice, thank you for the Hydrate redeem. Appreciate it.
Hydration.
Also, Kale redeemed Stretch.
I will also stretch.
Yeah, good call.
Big stretch.
That's satisfying.
Haha.
Right, yeah. Honestly,
I stretch actually. I didn't realize how much I was
Yeah,
stretching.
no, I mean, I'm like leaning like this is like Matt Leacock does bring you into the game really well. Like his like the slowly building threat and the
I keep finding myself like leaning in.
yeah.
I'm just gonna draw them.
And this is with it on the screen. Like, imagine if you were hunched over the table.
With the actual board game, yeah. I'm drawing them.
Fool's
No.
Landing. That's fine. Breakers.
No!
Okay.
No!
Okay. That was
Why?
a thing. Okay.
Wow.
Oh no, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Fool's Landing. Board game Shrimp Spine. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm going to go to Howling Gardens, up here, and then I'm going to shore up Fool's Landing. We're going to hope we don't draw a... You know what? I'm just going to use this sandbag on Breaker's Bridge.
Oh, thank you.
Just
in case.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things where it's like, it would be the worst thing right now
if we get so close.
And that is... Oh, okay. No, actually, that's fine. So I now have another wind. So I can discard this fire. So I actually would need to play that sandbag anyway. Because now I can give you this wind.
Yes.
And again, we're now in a position we
more.
can probably start to retreat a little bit. Like, I'm not too worried about like this east side of the island.
Yeah, we've got what we need. We just
I'm
need
going
to
to draw all...
get the treasure.
So Silver Gate, Gold Gate, and Tidal Palace sinks into the tides.
Goodbye. It is nice though how the ones that are sinking tend to be the ones around the edge. Like
It
it's
is, like,
worked out.
That
We've
is
been
that
lucky.
is yeah, that is more luck than judgment, I must say.
It's very much luck.
So yeah,
Shall
I
I
think
come up to Twilight Hollow with you?
it can't hurt to,
'Cause
yeah.
I can shore up Silver Gate as well.
Yeah, actually, then I can give
then
over
you can move
give
to-
over the wind, move to Coral Palace, and claim the treasure
Get the
as
treasure.
well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds like the thing to do here.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep.
I,
Well, you know what?
I've been getting all the waters right.
you have, and it sucks.
I don't
But
want these.
I know.
I'm a cat. I hate water.
Is this why they sent us to a sinking island for our crimes?
Because I'm a cat. Yeah, that
'Cause you're a
makes
cat.
sense. I hate water.
Mm-hmm.
Only monster, no water.
Okay, just draw them. Just draw them.
Oh.
We don't even have sandbags. Like it doesn't.
No, I'm just gonna draw them all then.
Yep.
Nothing. We can
Fool's
do
Landing,
anyway.
of course. Breaker's Bridge, fine. Iron Gate sinks. Silver Gate. Oh, and we've tipped over into level 6, so now 4 cards are being drawn.
Yeah, I just picked 4 floods. Yeah,
Oh
I
man.
spotted that.
Okay.
It's okay. We can still do this.
Terrified
I'll do
about
the
that.
shoring up. Don't. We already drew.
Okay, I'm gonna
the
give
Fool's
you
Landing
this card. Yeah, but there is still one more Waters Rise
True,
card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
I'm gonna shore up Fool's Landing and Silvergate and then move to Coral
Yeah.
Palace. Because
So you're in position for next time.
yeah, exactly.
Please, no punishment. Punishment. What a
No, it's
catastrophe.
punishment. What the hell?
No, punishment.
That is better.
See,
Bjorn, you disappoint me.
Punishment just makes me think of like boils. Like
that's
pus.
true.
It's okay, no punishment. We will succeed.
Okay,
We will get
no
the
remaining
shinies.
action. Okay, I drew the unnecessary ocean card, but also
Wait,
like we
you
have
got a
all
full stack,
we are definitely
We're getting that ocean treasure.
we're definitely getting the ocean treasure, but also we're definitely getting the helicopter lifted.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we didn't draw Waters Rise, so basically, like, I don't think Coral Palace has Coral Palace and Howling Gardens even sunk once. Howling Palace might have.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay
I
with
haven't seen
most of
Coral
this.
Palace.
Okay,
at all.
Gold Gate sunk. Use Deception. Okay, Howling Gardens just sank.
We need the Howling Garden.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to shore that up.
You have good odds of drawing that extra, the last wind, because we both have good odds, but like it's just
Yeah,
I
so
I can see what's in here.
There.
Yeah, I think that's a good
I'm
idea.
gonna stand there, and I'm gonna get the Dunes of Deception as well.
That's a good call.
Please.
That pun was a travesty.
I got 2 Earth ones. I don't need these.
Oh, they are
these.
rubbish.
Go away.
We'll just go. Fling them.
Go away.
Throw it on the ground. You're a part of
Go
the system.
away. I don't want them. I'm gonna knock them off the shelf. There. The pun was a travesty. Okay, should I just... Yeah, I'm just drawing all the bloods.
Yeah, like, okay.
Goodbye, Cave of Shadows. Blood, blood, blood. Oh, we only lost one, though.
That's fine.
That's
Okay,
good.
capture treasure. There is... Okay, I can move to Dunes of Deception and get the Watchtower. And then actually, yeah, that's a good call, because then if I do that, and I draw the wind, then you're right next to me.
Yeah, we're in easy reach.
Okay, end turn, drawing treasure cards, and I get that wind, and also the Waters Rise. Okay. We have no sandbags, so there's no actual
There's nothing
benefit.
we can do either way.
Fool's Landing, of course.
Oh.
Breaker's Bridge. The bridge falls into the sea.
Yep.
Silvergate, again. And my last flood. The Cliffs of Abandon fall into the sea.
There they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting spicy now.
It is getting spicy. But you know what? We can do it. Maybe if you... Sure, Phantom Rock, sure at Fool's Landing?
Yes, I will do that. Fool's Landing is the important one.
Fool's Landing is... Well, Howling Garden's also super important, but...
Yes, Howling Gardens and Fool's Landing, but there's like a really nice path between them at least.
There
so...
really is, yes.
Come on, come on. Yes!
Oh, excellent. Okay, so I'm just going to run to Fool's Landing then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll maybe get the Silver Gate just on the way. I think we have enough helicopter cards.
Wait, I can helicopter lift myself to the Howling Garden, can't I?
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Wait, sorry, another player made the same action at the same time? Huh?
I've no idea.
Oh, it's okay, I'm back. I just refreshed.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Yeah. Great play, great play.
Alright, should I draw the floods?
Yeah, like, Lost Lagoon might sink. Silvergate won't.
Because it's already been drawn.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless...
just draw all 4. At worst, we lose Lost Lagoon, which is not a problem.
Yeah, Lost Lagoon sunk.
Which, you know what? Fine.
Okay,
I will
but I
just
am
shore
also
up
on
the
a flooded...
dunes and the Howling Garden.
Thank you.
And then I will just move to Coral Palace, move to Twilight Hollow,
Okay.
and I will end my turn. And
Okay.
yeah, there's nothing currently that's super concerning. I didn't draw a... Yeah, I'm just gonna draw all 4. Watchtower, Misty Marsh, Coral Palace, and okay, Twilight Hollow, definitely a concern, but we're also right next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna capture treasure.
Good call.
I'm going...
Your team has all 4 treasures. Return to Fool's Landing and play Helicopter Lift.
I've just
to
thought
escape.
I can shore up Twilight Hollow. I can go here. I can play my helicopter lift to lift us to the end one.
That is
To
true.
Fool's Landing. And then we'll be ready.
I mean, to be fair, you don't even just shore up for Twilight Hollow. You can just move there and play it. And I can play my special out of turn order to just fucking bail.
It's true. Okay.
Because what do we care if Twilight Hollow sinks at this point?
Is it play special?
Yeah, you need to select
Bum.
both of us.
Da 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 da.
Nice. And now I click play special.
Get out of
Play
here.
the helicopter lift.
Get us out of here.
You and your team have all 4 treasures. Are you ready to lift off the island for the win?
Yes.
Exclamation
yes.
point, question mark, exclamation point.
I'm ready. I'm ready. The players won.
Hey!
Nice.
Get out of island free card, yes.
Nice.
Water level 7. Oh, by the way, didn't mention that one. If the water level had got to the skull and crossbones.
Oh,
What the? Crossbones.
The skull and crossbones?
Yes. Yeah, we would have lost.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is...
Oh.
It did! Honestly, that went worryingly well.
And I love that we both got 2 treasures each
Yes.
as well.
Well, I think that just kind of
It worked out
naturally
so
happens
nicely.
when you... Because, like, you end up... Like, once one of us gets a set of treasures, the other one starts working to the next. And, yeah, I think it kind of
everyone's
worked
working
pretty
towards
well. Let me just
Yeah,
snip
that was
over
great.
to... here. And I will set up a new game.
Yeah. Oh, I also just got a pop-up for Ring of Pain
Oh, did you?
on the Twitch thing. It was just
Of
like,
course.
yeah, Ring of Pain permissions.
Well, join me on Thursday, and you can see what Ring of Pain is like. So there are actually
stretch.
there are a bunch. Yes, thank you, Akira Tora. So there are several. Would you like me to read you the various terrifying shapes?
Okay.
I have no
yeah.
idea what these actually mean. So there's Forbidden Island. There is Treasure Island. There's Island of Shadows, Volcano Island, Island of Death, Bay of Gulls, Bone Island, Coral Reef, Skull Island, Bridge of Horrors, Atoll of Decisions, and Arch of Fate. There is also a random button.
Well, I definitely do not want to do the bridge one because I can
Bridge of
imagine how
Horrors.
that looks. And I
Yeah,
don't
so
wanna do that.
you can as you're absolutely correct. It does kind of define the shape. So like Bridge of Horrors will be like
yeah.
a couple of big blob of cards, and then like 1 or 2 card acting as a bridge between them. Skull Island will look like
A
skulls.
That'd be fun.
Bay of Gulls will be like a curve.
Oh, should we random?
I'm down for random.
Should we try random? I'm down to try random.
Like, my only observation is that that does potentially put us onto like that does potentially put us into like the same one again, which is not the worst thing.
I mean, yeah. If we're doing it, are we gonna do it on normal?
Yeah, we'll do it normal.
Yeah, so it'd be different anyway.
Yes,
It'd be harder.
it will be. Well, it will
Yeah,
be one harder, I believe. I will have to check.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
Oh, hello. This is... Oh, I have no idea what this one is. Hang on, let me
It's
move to the
Skull
Let's Play.
Island.
Oh, is it? What does it say that?
Yeah, it said it on the loading thing. It said loading Skull Island.
Ah, cool. Yep. I mean, that is definitely a skull.
Oh yeah, if you click the 3 bars in the top right, it has like game options.
2 bars. Ah, you're right. Yes, Skull Island. Cool. Okay, so...
Oh
Ooh,
no, wait, there's time limits. There's time limits for moves.
That's fine.
Even...
I've just put that on for... It's not a serious time limit.
Okay.
Okay, so we have new powers this time. I am the
Ooh.
messenger. I can give treasure cards to a player anywhere on the island for 1 action per card. Very useful. I start with sandbags. Also, Lirie has the diver, so you can move through one or more adjacent flooded or missing tiles for an action. So actually,
wow, that's handy.
Well, to be honest, particularly if you want to get to from the Whispering Gardens to the Cave of Shadows. And like the more things sink right now, the more it is going to let you like just bypass wide swathes of things. I'm gonna go because I'm starting the Silver Gate as a messenger.
Yeah, I'm at the Iron Gate.
So I'm gonna go to the Misty Marsh, into the Dunes of Deception, and shore up the Coral Palace.
Yeah.
Messenger is the one that allows me to send cards to another player from anywhere. Basically, I'm just like gambiting the card over to Lirie. Okay.
Yeah, I decided.
Bob Unicorn, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Gremlin Cult. Whoa!
Welcome. I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on.
It's fine. Okay, Cliffs
No
of
thoughts in
Abandon
the time.
and the Iron Gate. Oh, and I drew 2 oceans, so I actually am in a pretty good starting position.
I think I should probably shore up Iron Gate and Temple of the Moon.
That seems like a good plan. I'm also really concerned... Okay, Whispering Gardens is not terrible. I really want to... Things are a lot more spread out this time. But weirdly, the Temple of the Sun and the Temple of the Moon really are next to each other again.
They all seem to be next to each other. We got that last time.
Like, this is a really badly laid out diocese.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say I'm sick of hating water, being a cat. I was like, I'm going to own the water instead.
Yes. Kale pointed out you were a kitty in a scuba mask.
Yes, that is me. Oh, if only I had one. Like, if I had a PNG, I could put it on. I don't think I have one. And my turn.
Bob, you can't sleep, it's too warm. That is... Oh, and we got Water's Rise immediately.
No!
We drew an Earth card, that's useful.
I keep drawing the Water's Rise every time.
Somebody has to.
And... You have sandbags. Do you want a sandbag before I draw my floods?
I think we desperately need to sandbag. The only thing I'm super concerned about right now is probably the Cave of Shadows.
Yeah.
See, Howling Gardens... I'm kind of like... It's either Howling Gardens or Cave of Shadows.
I'd say Cave of Shadows. Because we've got the Whispering Garden in the middle. But the Cave of Embers is like down the bottom left.
Yeah, but like if Howling Gardens or Twilight Hollow then sinks is the problem.
I can swim.
That is true. A valid point.
I can swim.
I can swim. Cool. Cave of Shadows, short up.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to draw all 3 of them.
Yep. And like I said...
Yeah, the Howling Garden's gone.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to... But you know what? I'm gonna just give you this Earth ahead of time. I just feel that's like...
Oh, thank you.
A thing to do. Then I'm gonna move up to Whispering Gardens. And I'm gonna shore up the Cliffs of Abandon.
Excellent.
Which board game is this? This is Forbidden Island, which is by a designer called Matt Leacock, who is also well known for Pandemic. He makes a lot of collaborative board games, which have a lot of very, very really good
punishing.
Really good escalation. So you can very easy to teach, very easy to learn, very easy to understand, and absolutely, as they get harder and harder and harder, absolutely brutal. Seth G. Stewart, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Gremlin Cult. Oh, I have no remaining actions. Bjorn and Bob are both correct. Lirie has a lovely voice.
Thank you. I'm glad you like my voice.
And so do I.
It is mine.
Mm-hmm. There are many like it, but that one is yours. Okay, Cave of Shadows is sinking again. Cliffs of Abandon sinking again. Temple of the Moon sinking now.
Should I just... Do we care about the Iron Gate?
Not compared to Temple of the Moon.
Yeah, I think
Temple of the Moon and Cliffs of Abandon are a bit more essential. Just particularly in terms of getting there. The skull lost a tooth. You're right.
Also had a chunk taken out the side of its head.
Seth Stewart, if you've not tried Forbidden Desert, it was created as a sequel to this game. I am aware. I actually own I don't own a physical copy of Forbidden Island. I own a physical copy of Forbidden Desert, which is a really good game. It kind of takes rather than having a things sinking, it has a moving sandstorm, which kind of buries things, and you have to dig out the sand. And it also has this. In fact, very much the much like Burgle Brothers, it also has that kind of lining up where the treasure is going to be. It's not on BGA yet. I'm sure it is probably if they've got permission for Forbidden Island, it would not surprise me if somebody is working on it in the background. It is definitely something I'm going to keep an eye on. Because I would love to play Forbidden Desert. It's a really good game. It is. I actually would say it's more. In fact, I love it a little bit more than Forbidden Island, because it is just this wonderful. It's not even you've come here for treasure. It's you were in your amazing flying ship. You crashed, and you now have to go and dig out your various your various bits of your ship, and it comes with a little ship model, and you can actually build the ship. So it's it does no very much like Kato actually.
That sounds so cool.
Also, the fact that this is tile fixing is very Kato as well.
Would you like to be helicopter lifted anywhere?
Use for me being helicopter lifted right now. Don't really need to be. I mean,
because if not, I'm just going to move myself somewhere.
Yeah, move yourself somewhere. I don't think there's any real benefit to me moving too far. I can throw cards at you from wherever.
That's true.
Actually, I suppose depending on.
Oh, but for
it's
me,
the end of your turn, isn't it?
I want to give you this ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point. But it depends where you'll move to in the next turn.
I mean, I probably won't move too far away from the Cliffs of Abandon. I'm in a pretty central location for saving Temple of the Sun, Tidal Palace, Whispering Gardens. I don't have the same luxury as I did previously to do multiple things at once. So being somewhere a bit more central probably works. Actually, outside of the fire, this is actually a really good setup for.
Should I head over to Breaker's Bridge?
You know what? That's probably a good idea. I think Cave of Shadows is kind of what we're seeking. So yeah, probably best not to lose it, because having to run over to the Cave of Embers would be a bit rubbish.
It would. But
It's
thankfully,
actually
I can still swim through that tile that was lost. So.
Yes, very true.
Okay, I'm gonna just draw all three.
I will say, actually, now that I think about it, it's a little bit.
Oh!
Oh, what did you lose?
We lost the Twilight Hollow.
Okay, well that's fine.
But you know what I can do? I can still swim over to that Cave of Shadows. So long
You
as
can swim.
it
I
doesn't go
don't
in the
know.
next turn.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you need to. Yeah, I think you can go into the water and then onto Cave of Shadows. I
And
don't
then
think you have to
shore
go like in a direct line. We're gonna
Yeah, I
find
think I
that
can.
out next
We'll
turn.
find out. We will find out.
It's mildly concerning.
We'll find out.
Okay,
It should be
I'm
fine.
not too worried about Coral Palace.
Yeah.
Though if Cave of Shadows sinks, this is
Tidal
the
Palace
real.
is like right next to the Fool's Landing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move to Cliffs of Abandon, shore up the cliffs, and shore up the Coral Palace.
Yeah.
Because like this central bridge
Yeah, sounds
is
good.
super important. Wind and fire. Okay. I'll get rid of the wind. I really don't really want... It would actually be ideal if you could find some more of the earth quickly, because, again, having the fire... Like, obviously you don't have a choice in
I'll
this,
try my
but...
best, yeah. I'm probably going to make the waters rise, but I'll try my best.
Okay, Lost Lagoon is coming out. Breaker's Bridge. And... Coppergate. Okay. Okay, you can go straight to Cave of Shadows. That is a lot of a relief. Because you can go straight to Cave of Shadows.
Yep.
In fact, you can just go live on... Honestly, right now, you can just go live on Cave of Shadows. I will do my best around here and just throw things at you as I need it.
Oh,
But...
I still have an action too. I could like move to Tidal Palace if I wanted to.
I mean, you could, but
I only need to use one action and I can go like 2 tiles because I just ignore the middle one.
Yeah, absolutely, but...
Wait, I can go to Dunes of Deception from here.
Oh, nice. I wonder why.
Because it's flooded, so I can just move through the flooded and missing tiles.
Oh, is it flooded and missing?
Yeah, it just counts
Oh,
as, like,
wow, that's so much more powerful than I thought it was.
I just ignore them. That's actually incredible.
Yeah, you can go super quick.
Go to the
like,
Silver
honestly,
Gate.
a degree of managed decline is kind of ideal for you.
Yeah.
You can just basically go anywhere.
Zip zoom between everything. I might come over to the dunes.
Can't hurt. Like, you can always jump straight back
There
over
we
to
go.
Cave of Shadows
yeah, exactly. Treasure. Oh, okay. What?
now. Oh, that is
a
a horrible set of choices.
I know.
Okay, we have 4
I think I
oceans.
might just get rid of the earth.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
No, I'll get rid of the wind because we already discarded a wind.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'll get rid of the winds. Or the air. It says air sometimes and then wind other times.
Oh, that is horrendously confusing, isn't it?
Adds strange.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do...
I've still got the floods.
I am going to... This is not necessarily gonna be the best... I think this is the best solution I can come up with. I think I'm gonna throw the fires at you. And
Okay,
you
I'm
get
gonna
rid
draw
of the
my
earth.
floods.
Oh yeah, draw the floods. Misty
That might
Marsh,
change your
Fool's
decision.
Landing, and Temple of the Sun.
Yeah.
It isn't hugely. I'll still throw a fire at you, but I think if you come up to me and give me the ocean, I can then throw fire at you. A normal sentence for normal people.
Wait, you give to me first because I can discard the earth.
Okay, cool. So I'll give a card, give the fire.
Goodbye, earth. I am a water cat now. I have no need for earth.
Mm-hmm. How many cards are we in? We're in 12 cards. Oh, there's going to be a lot of water rising coming out very soon.
Yeah, I'm so scared. It's all gonna
okay, I
happen
can
once again.
shore up either Temple of the Sun or Fool's Landing.
Fool's Landing. Fool's Landing.
Okay, fair.
More important. Fool's Landing.
You can't focus all today, so you're going to bow out. Kale, thank you so much for joining us.
That's
It's
fair.
really
Take care.
appreciate it. Have a great and chill night. Thank you very much for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Oh, I need to discard. Oh, I've got sandbags. Oh, in fact, I'm just going to play the sandbags straight away on Temple of the Sun.
Thank goodness.
Because, like, I recognize you can move through.
Oh my god. There we go.
Very nice. Okay, I'm going to draw all three. Observatory, Bronze Gate, and Watchtower.
Alright, what should I do here?
I think... I have no idea.
I
This is
think I
mildly
need to do some
terrifying.
shoring up. I think
We
I
definitely need
to
to shoring up. Like, this island has become a problem.
I'm gonna shore up Breaker's Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to give you both of these.
To be honest, that's
Ocean, though.
okay. Like, if you only give me one, I'll just get rid of the earth, and then I can throw a fire at you.
Yeah, I'll give you one. Hehe.
Okay, I'll get rid of this earth.
You know, with a map like this, I'm really, really glad to be a diver.
Yeah, diver.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
no.
It's no, no,
Holy sh...
no! I'm wearing scuba goggles because I'm a diver. I'm the diver role.
Lirie is the diver role, which is
I'm-
convenient, considering you've done so much sinking of this goddamned island.
On the plus side, none of them are special ones. But
That is true.
We're probably losing a lot here.
Ah,
So I'm gonna just
more,
draw 'em.
yeah, non-zero chance. I don't think there's nothing we can do to prevent it either. Yep,
Time
that's one
gate
thing
sunk,
gone. That's two things
observatory
gone.
sunk,
That's three
bronze gate
things
sunk.
gone. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Dear.
lord. Okay, I'm gonna give you this fire card. God, I hope you buy. I hope you get more fire. I'm gonna
Oh, me
move
too.
down here, and I'm just gonna.
Oh, that's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. I
Wait,
hope
what?
you get more fire.
I hope you get more fire. Well, you are already the most fire cat girl I know.
It just seems to follow me. I don't know how it happens. Also, this
I
scuba
had
mask is
honestly,
kind of
I had
ugly.
completely forgotten about the arson bit.
It's
How
okay
I
because
forgot that.
they're all false allegations anyway, so
Mhm.
it's good.
Okay, end turn, drawing treasure cards. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we want.
Yes.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna use a helicopter lift and just run straight to the tidal palace.
Yes.
Yeah, I am on. I'm white, right?
You're
yes,
white.
I am. Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Just send me over there, and I'm like, why am I here?
What goes on? Okay.
Okay.
Flood. Misty Marsh. Really glad to save that. Cave of Shadows.
Ooh.
Please go and save that. Temple of the Sun. Not ideal.
I can't get to the Cave of Shadows.
Yes, you can.
Well,
Wait,
I can
why-
get there, but I can't shore it up then.
Wait, oh no, you can't get to...
No.
Oh no, you can't
I-
get to it.
Yeah, I have to end my turn on a tile.
Oh, which means now that... Okay, so we've just lost the Cave of Shadows
I
flat
think
out.
we've lost the Cave of Shadows.
You may
I
need to
think
start
that's
running to
lost
the
it.
Cave of Embers real
Yeah,
fast.
I'm gonna head over that way.
That way.
Hold on. I can go Dunes of Deception,
Oh, that
Wall
is really
Palace,
good. Wait, no.
swim through the broken one, and end up in Cave of Embers.
Oh, I think you could have also just gone Misty Marsh straight to Cave of Embers.
Oh, I think I could have. But
It's
then, I
I
could
mean, you
have
could have, which
shored
would
up
have...
Copper Gate. Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Hold
Can you undo?
on. You didn't
Oh,
do
we
that.
can undo. We can undo.
No, I can only undo once. Darn it.
Why is that a thing? Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll just,
It's a
I'll
shame.
just sit here.
Save Temple of the Sun. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'm on it.
I was a silly.
It happens. Please don't.
End turn.
Fire and helicopter lift cards. Oh,
Yes.
that's what we wanted. That is what we wanted.
That is what I want. Get that out of here. Get these out of here. Okay.
We don't need that until like 20 minutes from
Okay.
now.
I'm gonna draw the floods.
Oh god. What's sinking? The Copper Gate! Gone!
Copper Gate.
Cliffs of Abandon! Temple of the Moon!
Flooded.
Oh no!
Both of the temples are flooded. Oh no.
Okay, and it's fine. I'm on it. Capture Tridal Palace treasure.
Treasure.
Move to Fool's Landing.
Temple of the Sun. Yes.
Sure up Temple of the Sun.
Good.
Okay. End turn. Wind and wind. Okay, good start. Good start. God damn, something's sinking.
Yep.
Watchtower sunk. Breaker's Bridge sunk.
Only one.
Fool's
Only one.
Landing. Oh, sorry, Breaker's Bridge flooded.
Treasure.
Okay, and now
And now
Bale. I guess Bale to. Oh, I guess if you go Coral Palace, you go Coral Palace and then straight to Temple of the Sun.
That's true. Did I do that? Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, we don't really have any way to immediately shore up Fool's Landing. It's the only issue.
Nope. That's the pain here. Okay. Oh, I got an earth.
Earth and Fire. That's what we want. I also have an Earth card, so that's good.
Okay, are we ready for the 3 floods?
No. Coral Palace, don't matter.
Oh,
Something sank. Something else sank. Gold
The
Gate
gold-
and Lost Lagoon.
Gold Gate and Lost Lagoon are gone.
This is now looking a much less like a like a
Yeah.
skull. Okay, sure up Fool's
This
Landing.
skull
Yeet.
has been destroyed by time.
And I can't do anything else. I could move to Whispering
You want
Garden
to
to
stand
the...
in the Whispering Garden? Yeah.
Is there any benefit to standing in the Whispering Garden?
If you magically get 2 wins.
That's true.
You never know.
It's
You never
it's very
know.
true. Treasure deck reshuffled. Ocean and Earth. Oh no, that actually no.
Oh,
Honestly-
I need the earth.
Yeah, that's fine actually. I could just
You can throw
yeet.
it to
I can
me,
just yeet Earth. Throw clods of mud at the cat.
No, wait, I was gonna say no, make it the crystal, but that's actually worse. That
Yeah.
Wait, we didn't lose anything.
Miraculously, you can now
Oh, my
go
days.
anywhere. Oh, you can go to Cave of Shadows now.
Huh?
You can go to Cave of Shadows now. I think the island is
I
now
can,
so...
it's because I didn't have enough actions.
Oh, right. No, but like, you can... it's now... Basically, every single square is purple.
Everywhere is flooded, so I can go anywhere.
Yes, you may go entirely anywhere.
But we don't need Cave of Shadows anymore.
No,
do
we don't. I think just shore up Temple of the Moon and Cliffs of Abandon just to, like, give us some safe ground.
Should I just sit in the Cliffs of Abandon?
I think that's going to be what we need to do, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there. Because then I can save the Sun Temple as well.
Yeah,
If and when needed.
that is a good call. 'Cause,
Alright,
yeah,
here we go. Fingers crossed.
Oh, okay, like that. I get rid of the fire. We don't need it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm going to about to eat an earth at you again. So
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to draw the floods.
yeah, okay. Get rid of the wind. It sucks to do, but like the helicopter lift is super important. Cave of Embers.
Okay.
Whispering Gardens, let them there. Tidal
We
Palace.
didn't lose anything again.
Nice. Okay, Whispering Gardens, shore that shit up. Yeet.
I'm gonna have to get rid of the air, the
Yeah,
wind.
do it. It's fine. It's fine. There's another two.
Bye.
There's another 2 in the
It's
deck.
okay.
Oh god, that's an 8. There's an 18 cards in that deck. Okay, sure.
I believe in us. I believe in us.
We're not. It's not gone horrible yet.
I know. It's still winnable. It
is, it is.
Oh, helicopter lift.
Okay, that's that's workable. Okay, that's not terrible. That does mean we can move around a little bit better. Okay, draw all 3 floods.
All right, here we go.
Oh god, the deck reshuffled.
Yep.
Oh, we lost a lot.
We lost the Coral Palace and Breaker's Bridge, but Fool's Landing is flooded again.
Yes, it is. That's...
So
But you know what? You need to go in the direction of the Temple of the Sun anyway.
That's true. I'm gonna go to Fool's Landing?
No, go to the Temple of the Sun.
Oh, wait.
Get the treasure!
I'm a fool. Undo.
Yes, please undo. Because then you can shore up from the Temple of the Sun.
Yes. I'm getting the treasure.
Yeah.
And then I'm shoring up.
Good plan. Love that plan.
I'm just getting so flustered by all of the water rising.
Oh, no, and that's understandable.
I'm forgetting how to think. Okay, we ready for the floods?
No.
Uh,
November's gone. Temple of the Moon. Misty Marsh, gone.
okay.
Uh,
Yeah, we've not got much left here, huh?
No. Okay, you don't need anything. Okay. I'm
Just
gonna
need
shore up the
this
Tidal
air
Palace. And then I'm just gonna... You know what? Have this helicopter lift. Oh, I can't. I can only give you a... I can only give you I can only give you an actual
you
treasure
can't
card.
give-
I can't give you a special
Aw.
action card. That is a shame.
That's a shame.
It is. Oh well.
Didn't
Okay, I'll
you
wander
have
back down to Whispering
Yeah.
Garden then.
Oh, you got one. There's only
Okay,
more.
that's
we need
one.
more.
Get rid of the water. We do not need it. And get rid of the fire. We do not need it. And...
Oh, we only need one more.
Okay, draw all 3 floods. There's Inception. Glad I saved that. Tidal Palace. Glad I saved it. Temple of the Sun. Okay, didn't lose anything. Yet.
I'm tempted to just shore everything up, like go to
Yes,
Fool's
yes,
Landing and then
I am
Temple Sun, Tidal
absolutely... Like, right now, the only thing we want to do is shore up until
Mhm.
one of us gets the wind.
Palace. Shoring up.
Please draw wind.
Please, please.
Oh, no. Oh, love
got it.
that
Oh,
for
but
us.
I can't give it to you yet, though.
You can't, but we only need... I mean,
But you
Oh.
could give all 3 to me.
yes. That would actually be a much better idea, and then I could just helicopter lift...
Mm-hmm. We've
Oh,
got
no.
2
could-
helicopters.
Yeah, okay, this will work. Yeah, that is a super good idea.
Okay. I do need to still draw the floods, though. Here we go.
Okay, there's nothing that's immediately gonna... Okay, that's gonna go.
Mhm.
That's gonna go. That's gonna go. Fine.
Okay.
It's tolerable.
All right.
That's within toleration. Okay,
Yep.
you just have all of the wind.
Thank you. Let me get rid of these oceans.
Throw away these cups.
Get them out of here. I don't want these.
That's a really good spot.
Mm-hmm. Because I was thinking, like, with your skill to just throw them.
Oh, and we've got
It's very
sandbags.
handy.
I've just drew sandbags as well. That's...
Sandbag something just to keep the levels up.
No, I think we've got this. Like, I draw floods.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I think... Yeah, I think
Dunes
we
of
got this.
Deception can't... Oh, wait, no, we're drawing 3 cards. So, actually... Dunes of Deception... You know what? Draw 1 flood. Draw 1 flood. And then... Okay, I'm going to sandbag the Whispering Gardens.
Yeah.
Because
Sounds
that
good.
is a super problematic thing if it sinks. Draw last flood. Fool's Landing. Okay, that's... Shore it, move down, capture treasure, and then we have 2 special cards to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay. It's taking a while to send my move to the server.
That's fine.
It's like, please, no. We're so close. Treasure.
Treasure. Okay, now you
I
play your
got it.
special.
I played my special.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting us to out of here when the server will let me. Oh, the server's having a time at the moment.
Very warm, to be fair.
Yes.
I also imagine like not many people
landing.
manage to get this many successes. Play special
Yes.
for the win.
Oh, we did it. Oh my.
I was
That
not
went
expecting
so
us
well.
to succeed. Like, you know what we need to do now?
What?
We need to go to Elite.
Do we?
I feel like I don't know. I feel I need to be. I need to have my ass kicked by a collaborative game at least once.
Okay.
Like,
Let's
I'm happy
try
with how
it.
we're doing this. This is going really well.
What's the
But-
worst that can happen? Elite random. Let's do it.
Cool. Let's do it. Give me a second. Let me just set it up.
Mm-hmm. That went way better than I expected it to. I can't believe we.
I mean, that was getting touch and go.
Spicy.
It was getting yeah, spicy was definitely the way.
But it's got the puzzle elements I love, like figuring it out. Like, okay, if I do this, this, and this, and then you do this, then we can do this, and like that's the kind of stuff I love. I love doing in these kind of games.
Mhm.
I love collaborative board games.
Seth Stewart, I'm gonna say no right now. I do want to like do a community game night at some point, but I think just because there's less of a opportunity to communicate with people when you're kind of talking against it is I think, you know, right now I would like to continue to play with Lirie.
Yeah.
But thank you for the offer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start on random. And it is...
Oh,
okay.
It just said, no, it was just Skull Island that was selected.
Yeah, I'm not sure why
It
it's cancel game stop.
It doesn't say random
Oh.
for me. It says Skull Island.
That's because it's not actually a random. It says locked. You will only draw games that exactly match your
Oh.
choice. There isn't actually a
Okay.
random. I thought there was a random.
Aw. Okay, what
Okay.
are the other maps called then?
Okay.
Pick one by name.
Ooh, hello. Okay, so there is... So we've done Forbidden Island and Skull Island, so they're no longer on the list. We have Treasure Island, the Island of Shadows, Volcano Island, the Island of Death, the Bay of Gulls, Bone Island, Coral Reef, Bridge of Horrors, Atoll of Decisions, Arch of Fate.
I don't think I want to do Bridge of Horrors.
Bridge of Horrors does sound rough, yeah.
But then again, I'm also going like, what if we do the death one?
The Island of
Just
Death.
because I'm curious as to what it is.
Go for it. I have an idle suspicion. I reckon, and this is just my guess, I think it will be in the shape of a cross.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, or like a gravestone.
Yeah, no, Gravestone would work. I feel like Gravestone would be like that's a real. I was right,
Ooh,
more or
it
less.
is. It's kind
I
of
mean,
like both. It's like,
yeah,
it's
it's definitely
gravestones you can
gravestone-y,
see with
yeah.
the crosses, yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely got that vibe. No, I agree.
We've got an engineer and a diver.
Oh, nice. Oh, I get to be the diver this time, and you get to be the
Nice.
engineer. Nice. I
I'm the
like that.
engineer.
Cool. Right, so I can actually go a lot of places. Okay, Fool's Landing is horrible. Let's
It's
also think
right at
about
the
where
bottom,
on
yeah.
Earth we are. Temple of the Sun and Temple of the Moon still pretty close to each other, right on one end. Cave of Embers, Cave of Shadows towards the other side. Coral Palace and Tidal Palace pretty far away. Howling Gardens. So we still have the Wind that's right next to.
Yeah.
I'm starting with Wind and a helicopter lift. You're starting with a couple of Ocean. So yeah, I think I'm going to work my way over to... I'm going to go to Temple of the Moon, Shurup, Whispering Gardens, and Lost Lagoon, just so we've got that area
Yeah, that's a
available
plan.
to us. Like Tidal
'Cause
Palace...
you can swim.
I can. In fact, go straight to Temple of the Moon. Shore up Lost Lagoon. And shore up Whispering Palace. Actually, I noticed now that Cave of Shadows and Tidal Palace are on either side of Breaker's Bridge, which is a pretty good position. Like, as long as we have that and a route back to Fool's Landing, we are doing all right. What about Lirie's scuba gear? Yeah, that's basically I mean, this is the one problem is like all the pink fur, like it's just in the ventilator now.
Oh, it's fine.
You do that. There we go. And yeah, that is end my turn.
It is your diving scuba gear now.
Yes.
Phantom Rock is flooded. Temple of the Sun flooded. Coral Palace flooded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's like 3 straight off the bat. Ooh.
And unfortunately, there's no easy way. Honestly, I'm tempted to use the helicopter immediately to move you to Cave of Shadows.
Yeah, because I've got my super.
Like, I think that's the. I think
my super shoring.
Yeah, I think we need you to go to Cave of Shadows.
Yeah, get me over there.
And then you can just like do a lot of shoring up. Because like, there's nothing absolutely essential. I mean, Coral Palace is pretty good, but like, basically anything, shore up whatever you like.
You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna shore up those 2. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna shore up these 2.
I don't know if you can do it twice. Oh no, it's just.
I can.
Oh, excellent.
I can.
Okay,
just
cool.
Every time it's a shore action, it's just 2.
I wasn't sure if it was like only once per turn, but that is.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I was hoping it would be because it just says shore up to 2 tiles for 1 action.
No,
so
that is a very good point. Yeah, it's a very good point.
Any of them. Okay, shall I draw all the floods?
Yeah, go for it. What's the worst?
Bloop.
Breaker's Bridge,
Gold
Gate, and Cave of Shadows. Okay, cool. So, we got 2 earth, 2 water already, and 2 wind. This is good in some ways, but also kind of. I guess really it just depends whether one of us draws an earth or a wind an earth or a water first. Okay, I'm gonna go to Lost Lagoon, shore up Temple of the Sun, and then I'll just go back into Temple of the Moon just to kind of keep myself in this area. I'm the one who draws the Water's Rise card for once.
It wasn't me this time. Of
It
course
was not.
it's you. You're the diver this time. You're like, yeah, water's fine.
Should I throw sandbags on Cave of Shadows?
Yes, please. Just in case.
Twilight Hollow and Cave of Embers are problematic. Cave of Shadows is an easier get.
Yeah.
Whispering Gardens, cool. Breaker's Bridge, straight already gone.
Ooh.
And Crimson Forest.
We are playing on Elite.
We are playing on Elite. We are. Oh yeah. No, we've just drawn the first Water's Rise, so we are straight into Elite level.
What should I shore up here?
I mean, Whispering Gardens is probably my go-to.
I'm gonna do, Crimson Forest and Whispering Garden, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Blump. Blump. Hello, I would like. Thank you. And get those gardens safe again. I got fire and fire. This is a bad.
This is
awful.
Okay, so I've got an ocean mug. So.
Okay, so we keep the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's like
there's
so
no like
up.
easy thing of like this is furthest away, go for this first.
The fire and earth are both so high up and in such like far away from the landing places. Like, if I had the wind ones, I'd probably get rid of those because of the wind being so close to the Fool's Landing, but this is. I'm gonna get rid of the fire, I think.
Okay. That's fine. I don't think there's a bad choice. It's just rough.
Just very unfortunate. All right, I'm going to draw the floods. Silvergate has sunk.
I feel that's
And
I feel like this
Goldgate has
is
sunk.
I feel this is super early to start losing things.
It is. What the heck?
Man.
And we're in a
Lirie,
really
but
tricky
fire.
position.
Also, thank you again, Kiritora, for the stretch.
Oh, I will also stretch.
Okay. I'm not. I feel like we should actually start to swap where we are. Like, I should start moving towards the right-hand side of the board, because that's kind of where the flooding is, so I can get around a bit better. In fact, yeah, I'm going to go Whispering Gardens into Iron Gate. I'm actually going to, if you're committed to throwing away fire, I'm going to hand you this ocean mug.
Okay, thank you. Get rid of this fire. Get rid of these arson allegations. They're false. Oh no! Oh no! No!
What did you draw?
You draw 2
Oh,
fire.
I drew 2 fire! No! That is cruel. That is cruel.
Awful. That's
this
horrible.
game is the worst.
Oh, pain.
Yeah. It's one of these things. I realize belatedly that one thing you don't actually have with your model is like a true like sad face. Oh, you do have a sad face.
I do. I just don't. I just forget to use it.
Fair enough.
Even when I'm in despair, I'm just like, oh no.
I think it's the thing, because like mine is just a button rather than it following my face at all.
Yeah.
It's just like I tend to be a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. We've not got any sandbags, do we? So I'm just going to draw all 3. Cave of Shadows is flooding. Temple of the Sun's flooding.
Oh, no.
Copper Gate is flooding.
This is really bad.
I mean, it could be worse. Not everything has flooded yet. I mean, I'll be honest. The biggest issue I'm finding, actually, if you own Copper Gate, you can get like Cave of Shadows and Copper Gate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
So like you do, like, there are ways to make your power pretty efficient right now. I don't wish to alarm you, but I have just realized there's only one path back to Fool's Landing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, I had
That's
not
why
spotted
I'm hoping that we get more helicopters, because like you can swim back, but I can't.
Yeah. Well, I think realistically we just need to kind of commit to. Oh god, like fire would be.
If I do get a helicopter, though, I will be able to get back there, and you could swim through the tile.
Yeah, I'm
depends if we get more
fine. It's just that yeah, I don't really want to abandon you.
Yeah. I don't know where to go from here. I might go Cave of Shadows in the hope that these 2 don't sink.
Yeah.
I can get them next time.
Reasonable.
I'm gonna try. All right, treasure. No, what is wrong?
Oh no! I mean, on the plus side, Twilight Hollow and Coral Palace were not in the ones that just got sunk. We're not the ones that just got shuffled back into the flood deck.
But
like, we might lose Temple of the Sun.
yeah, I guess should I get rid of the wind here? It feels bad when you've got 2 winds.
I mean, I'd say probably not. Like,
I get rid of the earth then.
there's no good answer here, is there?
I'm gonna focus on the ocean, get rid of the earth.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't wait to get 2 earths in the next turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, flood time.
I think this is I mean, to be honest, I think this is one of the great things about this game, is that it just presents you with a series of horrible decisions.
And
it's
sometimes,
just like,
with how random it is, there isn't a right option.
Oh no, we'll just
buy Coral Palace.
Coral Palace has sunk. Okay,
Tidal Palace.
Like, notwithstanding the fact that Tidal Palace is also your only route to Fool's Landing.
Yeah.
Tidal Palace just became one of the most important locations in the game.
Oh yeah.
Should I shore up Crimson Forest? I feel that's the best thing I can do, is shore up Crimson Forest.
Very unfortunate.
And I drew a wind.
Helicopter lift.
Drift and I'm gonna have to get rid of fire.
That's fine. We already threw the fires away.
That's
We're not
true.
getting
There's
them
no, yeah, we can't actually complete the set right now.
Right, flood time.
Oh, okay. Draw all 3 floods. Cave of Shadows. Temple of the Sun is gone. And Coppergate. Okay. Not ideal.
Oh.
Not ideal.
Very much not. I'm gonna shore these up.
Yeah, we're on water? Yeah, we need water. Actually, yeah, if you shore some things up and maybe hand me that wind.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Should I do Twilight Hollow or Coppergate?
Coppergate more important because, like, as long as Cave of Shadows stays unflooded,
Yeah, but the
we can get
Coppergate
back.
card has been drawn.
It's true,
And
but
the
also,
Twilight
hang
Hollow
on, how
hasn't.
many?
Oh, but
We've had 2 Waters Rise, and I think there are 4 in the game.
yeah, and I do need to come to you anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll get that one. And I will give you the wind. At least we can get something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, there are 3 Waters Rise. So I had actually assumed. So it's a slightly different one because I must be thinking of Pandemic because Pandemic is had basically the way they affect difficulty is the number of Doom cards that go in the deck. Whereas here, it's very much that the number of Doom cards stays the same. It's just I think the meter is much shorter. I don't know. I'm not sure how I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that you're just losing locations to go to. Oh,
that's another Waters Rise.
Okay, I just drew an Earth card.
Okay, we.
Oh wait, no, that was your turn.
Yeah. Are we ready for 4 floods?
I mean, I'm not particularly, but we'll have to deal with it.
There we go. I think we're probably losing the hollow unless we get lucky. We got lucky.
We got lucky.
But, oh my! Everything around us. It's okay. I can do my double shores at least.
Okay, I can't shore up the Whispering Garden. I have to move to Iron Gate, move to Whispering Garden, and I'll be perfectly honest. I just need to capture the treasure because now we need to be like on the road. Okay, we have the wind treasure. And turn.
Okay.
I have 2 helicopter cards. Oh, we now have another ocean, so that's good.
That's good. Okay.
Okay. For a flood. Lost Lagoon. Phantom Rock.
Oh, this is.
Oh, Twilight Hollow's
we
gone.
Lost Twilight Hollow.
And Misty Marsh. Okay.
This is spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna shore up Cave of Shadows.
Uh-huh.
And Phantom Rock.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna move down to the Iron Gate.
Mm-hmm.
And shore up Coppergate and the Whispering Garden.
That sounds like a really good idea. Oh yeah, Seth points out that starting out of water flood is difficulty setting. So it means you have less time unless you lose. That that makes sense.
Because it's already further up the meter.
Yeah, that does make sense. Legendary, you need. Oh yeah, it's like 9 water
I've got all the oceans I need though.
Oh, awesome. And you can get rid of the wind. That doesn't mean you've got to get rid of the earth.
I do have to get rid of one of the earths though.
Which is really rough.
A little painful.
We've now. That being said, the deck reshuffles in
2 turns.
2 turns.
2 more people. Okay, draw in the floods.
I don't think anything too bad. Cave of Embers is gone anyway. Temple of the Moon, that we need to save. Oh, Fool's Landing. Oh, good.
Oh, no.
Okay. Plus side, next 2 turns cannot have Waters Rise.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So I can just shore up Temple of the Moon and then start moving towards
the Fool's Landing, yeah.
The Fool's Landing, yeah. And in fact, I think can I get from Watchtower straight to Fool's Landing? I'll check in a second. Shore up Temple of the Moon, because we need that, because if we don't get it, we're gonna like Whispering Garden, Howling Garden, not particularly important. Move here, and then okay, so I can't move to Fool's Landing directly, so I'll have to just move to the observatory, and then I can kind of start to try and get all of this safe. I might be able to move from observatory to Fool's Landing and shore up some stuff.
Yeah, I think you can.
And
Yeah,
as
you
I
can go
say,
to the
Fool's
Fool's
Landing and
Landing.
Jewels of Deception can't come out next turn because there are already 3
Yes.
Waters Rise in
Thank goodness.
play.
Thank goodness. Oh, sandbags.
Oh, love that.
Wait. What hasn't been drawn yet that we need?
So Lost Lagoon is, I'm pretty sure there. Yep, Lost Lagoon's there. Crimson Forest is in the deck. Cave of Embers is there. Misty Marsh is there. Dunes of Deception. There is literally nothing that can be drawn that would sink.
Okay.
On your turn, we might shuffle.
Yeah, on my turn there might be.
So might be worth just considering it then. But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
like
Blood Time.
Whispering Howling Garden might be coming out. Yeah, Observatory, Iron Gate, Cliffs of Abandon, and Howling Gardens. That tracks.
I'm like, should I be shoring up? I need the treasure, but I feel like I need to shore things up as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, can you sure as you go? I mean, sure, Iron Gate and Observatory as you go.
Yeah, I can shore up these 2 and then sit in the Tidal Palace to get it.
Yeah, you're ready next turn.
Yeah. I'll get these 2.
And now we have like a 1 in...
Spicy.
Yeah. Should I just sandbag Fool's Landing just to be on the safe side? Because that's the only thing where we lose, where if it goes, we lose.
I wouldn't be against it.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Sandbag, Fool's Landing. Oh, no!
No, this is the absolute worst situation
that's
to be
awful. That is vile.
They're about to shuffle as well. Will it shuffle after I discard them, though?
Yeah, so they'll be shuffled back into the deck.
Back in. Well, that's not as bad then.
No, it's true. Like, it's not like we've got to go through the entire deck.
I was really worried then for a second that they wouldn't shuffle
until
like
draw.
After I had to discard them.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm drawing the floods.
That's fine. I think Watchtower's flooded. Tidal Palace.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. If Tidal Palace floods.
Oh no.
Okay, Cave of Abandon.
There we go. That's the reshuffle.
Cave of Abandon. Yeah, okay. That is okay. That could definitely have been worse.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shore up the Tidal Palace.
Thank you.
I'm going to shore up the... I should probably shore up the Dunes of Deception, yeah?
Yes, please.
Move to Fool's Landing. And then I will shore up the... Oh, wait, no. Undo.
Oh, wrong way. Yeah, this is looking very spicy.
It is.
I will be amazed if we win this one. But
you know what? I'm gonna feel like I will feel so good if we win this one.
Yeah, get rid of the ocean.
Oh yeah, we don't need that.
I've got all 4.
Well, like ocean or wind right now is not a problem, and I'm slowly drawing a bunch of stuff. Okay, draw a flood.
I'm a little worried we're gonna.
Glad I shored up Fool's Landing.
Yes.
Cave of Shadows. Do we have
need
a
that.
fire? No. Yeah. Okay. We can work this work. The Watchtower goes. And the Bronze Gate also goes.
No, I need a helicopter to get out.
Okay, that is we can.
Yeah, there's
we can
no
do
way
that.
I'm getting
That's
there
fine.
without a
That's
helicopter.
fine.
I am grabbing the treasure.
Good call.
And now I'm just like I don't know what I should do here now. I guess just moving up.
Yeah, I guess that's what you're gonna have to do it. I mean, I think right now, like Fool's Landing, super important, but also like you can't get there and then do anything else. I will just kind of have to I think.
Yeah, you need to shore that immediately when.
Yeah,
when
I will need to shore up everything around here, and I just Cave of Shadows.
At least the
Cave
of Shadows has been drawn.
That's true, but also like Waters Rise is a thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because they're all back in the deck now.
Yep.
Ugh.
Like Sandbags!
Hold on. Shall I? Where are my
Yes,
sandbags?
yes. Oh god, yes. Absolutely do.
Where are my sandbags?
Honestly, Cave of Shadows, Fool's Landing.
But those are the two that have.
Yeah, but like
No, wait, they're the most important ones. Yeah,
they are. Yeah, they are essential. Like
Fool's Landing.
Temple of the Moon could be a problem if it comes out, but also
There we go.
Temple of the Moon is. Yeah, that was.
I got him. Okay, we ready for the flood?
I guess. Yeah, Temple of the Moon. Okay, I think I can get to. I think I can get straight to Whispering Gardens. Cave of Embers just sank.
We need the Temple of the Moon.
Yep. Okay, so I can swim straight to Whispering Garden,
Oh, and then shore them.
and then sure at Whispering Gardens,
Shore up Temple of the Moon.
sure up Temple of the Moon. And turn. I get 2 wind, which is exactly what we already need.
That's what we don't need. That's like the worst ones to get. Yay.
Doesn't actually help at all as well because it's like right now I have a choice as to whether I commit to earth or fire right now. Like you have 1 earth, I have 1 earth, I also have 1 fire. None of this is great. Okay, draw a flood.
Not.
Use deception. You know what? Honestly, use deception sink at this point.
That's
We're gonna
fine.
have. You're gonna have to
fly
helicopter
anyway.
to the thing.
Yeah.
Observatory, same deal. Misty Marsh is gone.
Bye.
And Coppergate. Right, okay. You definitely need to shore up Coppergate. You might as well shore up Observatory whilst you're there.
Yeah, I'll shore those 2 up.
Oh, Seth says that if we lose an essential one, we lose instantly. So yeah, that
yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, to be honest, you might as well go up to Coppergate in like Crimson Forest Phantom Rock.
Yes, I'll do that.
Like right
Shoring
now
up
it's
as
just
much as possible.
yeah, it's just like keeping the debt.
Damage control.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh no. But you know what? There is nothing essential that we can lose.
That's true. And I did get an earth as well.
Oh, sweet. That's great.
We only need 1 more earth. Okay, I'm just going to draw them all at once. Whispering Gardens flooded. Observatory flooded. Fool's Landing
Landing
no.
flooded.
And the dunes are gone.
That's fine. Okay. I will
You get the
shore up.
Fool's Landing.
I will shore up Whispering Garden.
Mhm.
And I will swim straight back to. Sorry, I'll shore up Whispering
Fool's
Garden.
Landing, yeah.
Swim straight to Fool's Landing. Shore it up.
Shore that up. Yes.
Honestly, like right now,
Oh.
it is super easy for me to go between like Temple of the Moon and Fool's Landing. So this is
That's
not
true. You can just
not
swim.
terrible. Go on, give me
It
these
could
2
definitely
earth.
be-
2 earth or 2 fire. 2 earth or 2 fire. 1 earth and a Roar's Rise.
No. Oh dear. Well, the earth are here.
Oh god, yeah, but this is split between the 2 of us.
I know.
Okay, draw a flood. Out Whispering Gardens again. Observatory is gone. Fool's Landing again.
No.
Cave of Shadow. Yeah, we are drawing 5 cards now.
Okay, shore up. Shore up.
Phantom Rock and 1 either
Shoring
side.
up. Yep, shoring up. I'm just shoring.
Yep.
This is a
Please
terrible
don't draw a
situation.
Water's Rise, because if you do, we are screwed. Fire and Wind. Okay. This is not a great selection.
All right, I'm drawing the 5 floods.
Oh, this is rough.
This is gonna be painful.
Oh, and it's going to shuffle next turn.
Yeah, it sure is.
Howling Garden's gone.
Oh boy.
You're up. I basically move from between 2 places now. This is where I live. I go from Fool's Landing to Whispering
Temple of the
Garden.
Moon. Yeah.
I shore up whatever's there.
Just shore them.
Are we drowning, son?
We
SJ?
sure are.
We are so screwed. Like, to be fair, we won Novice and Normal.
Yes.
We are... little over halfway on elite.
But I think
we may not survive.
No, I don't think we're surviving this one.
Okay, Earth and helicopter lift. I do another helicopter lift. Okay. I'm gonna have to get... Okay. Okay, is it useful for me to come to you? Yes, because then on your turn you can give me an Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, play that. Move to here. Or do you want to be... No, you want to be on Phantom Rock, don't you? Because that gives you 2 things you can do immediately.
Oh, true, yeah. But, no, the deck's gonna reshuffle. I may die.
I need to... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I could... If you use 2 of your turns to give me 2 Earths, I can keep this...
We've still got a flood.
We do still have a flood.
We've still got a flood before that.
That's true. Just get rid of this fire.
Wait.
There are 4... Actually... Oh, God, this is rough. So, in the deck right now, there are 3 fires and a watered rise.
Yep.
If the main deck shuffles, we'll lose. The treasure card deck, you mean? Yeah, I think
the fact that we're on Phantom Rock and the flood deck is going to reshuffle means that if Phantom Rock gets pulled and we're still on it.
No, we get moved to the nearest. We can move to an adjacent safe spot.
Okay.
That is the least of our worries.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get rid of a helicopter lift, aren't I? Helicopter lift or fire?
Wait, we know that there's still 3 fires in there. Maybe the fire is the better option.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah, get rid of the...
But then when you give me an Earth, I'm going to have to discard one anyway.
But after I've given you the Earth, you can helicopter lift me somewhere.
That's true. Iron Gate. Crimson Forest. Shuffle. Fool's Landing.
Oh.
Cave of Shadows. And...
There we are. Okay.
Phantom Rock sinks. Yeah, that's
Where
fine.
Are we jumping?
Honestly, Copper Gate, because then you have more stuff you can do.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna shore up first.
Cool.
I'm going to... I shore up again and... No, if I give you the card and then you can lift me to Fool's Landing, I can then shore that up.
I was actually going to lift us both to Whispering Garden. Because then I can... Or sorry, Temple of the Moon, because then I can... say I can claim the treasure immediately on my turn.
But then I won't be able to get to Fool's Landing.
Oh, God,
if you use a helicopter now... Like, the deck's gonna reshuffle, there's gonna be Waters Rising, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, yeah. Then don't shore up. Give me the card.
I will give you...
So,
this Earth.
here is the
Send
Earth.
me to the landing.
Yep, discard that, but actually play it. Grab everything. Just to be honest, I can just get straight to Temple. Actually, no, I don't need to go. You're red. I am black.
I'm red.
Okay.
I'm red.
Go and save Fool's Landing, please.
Thank you. I'm saving it.
Because I can actually swim straight to Temple of the Moon.
Okay, I'm ending my turn, and now it's gonna be...
Well, you've got good odds for fire.
Terrifying.
Like I said.
Oh, that's true, because I've got the fire, though, and I'm not going to be able to get to the Cave of Shadows because I'm just an engineer.
Oh, yes, that's true. You might be able to... No, yeah, we are...
Yeah, I'm going to draw the 5 Bloods. I think this is the end now.
I don't think it's fully the end. I think we're getting... Like, I think there is a... there is a win, but it's slipping out of reach.
Incredibly lucky.
Okay, so I can just move straight out here.
Get the
I
treasure.
can capture treasure. Then can I move from here to... No, I can't. So I can still shore up the Temple of the Moon. I'm going to draw at least... Probably going to draw at least one fire. Probably. Wind and a helicopter. Okay, so waters rise on your turn.
You got fire and wind. We've got enough fire overall, but it's... I don't think...
I think I'm going to have to come back to Fool's Landing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe shore up iron... Well, shore up something in a moment. Come back to Fool's Landing. You spend your turn. And I just have to
Giving
kind of...
you all three of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I don't...
We have to rely
We're
on your
super
diving.
close.
We have to rely on your diving and luck.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, boy.
Whispering Garden does not matter. Coppergate, less of a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Cave of Shadows,
Shuffle.
definitely a problem. Whispering Garden's gone. Iron Gate gone. Okay, so now
if you
every
swim to Cave
time
of Shadows...
it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn.
This is the
I can't
worst
do
bit.
anything.
Yeah, you... And
No, I
it's
think
definitely going to be a
this-
Waters
yeah, this is the
Rise.
end. Yeah, this is the end.
Oh yeah, no, we will get it.
Unless you helicopter me over the Cave of Shadows and we pray that we get lucky with the deck reshuffle, I think that's the only way we could do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
We need to pray.
Yeah, everything is going to flood every turn.
Yeah, you need to helicopter me over to the Cave of Shadows.
We're going to try our darndest.
Storing it up, that's all I can do.
We're losing Iron Gate.
It's luck now.
I don't even think it's luck. I think
Waters
mathematically we
Rise.
cannot win.
Yeah, I don't think we can win
Because
now.
you've got to draw 5 cards.
Yep. Yeah, this is going to be the end now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right, here we go.
Fool's Landing,
Here we go.
Temple of the Sun, and Cave of Shadows. We lose!
Yeah, we lost. Oh, that was actually closer
That
than
was
I
really
expected
close.
it
You
to
know
be,
what?
though. That was really, really
I feel
spicy.
pretty happy with how we did there.
Yeah, we were powerful.
Yeah, it felt good.
Oh.
So yes, that is the to be honest, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't as it like the first two didn't feel as stressful. Like I was really what about legendary? I mean, I think we need to
No, we need to finish elite before we try legendary. There's no chance.
absolutely, yeah. And I think that is a little bit too late to try a
Yeah.
third run. But you know what? I'm happy. Best 2 out of 3. I
Yeah, that
think
went well.
like honestly, surprisingly so. It was
Considering how close we were at the end there as well.
yeah, no, I'm really happy with how that went. Island
we did
tiles
well.
sunk 22, island tiles remaining 2. Yeah, kinda. That was
Yeah, that went well.
yeah. Honestly, like
that was fun though.
3
I
out
had
of
fun
4
with that.
captured, most of the way there. I'm not like we were definitely like. Thing is, I'm not sure if there was anything we could specifically have done better. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure too.
there is at the kind of higher level there is there is a degree to which like you've really got to like luck plays a part in it because it is just random.
Yeah, you've got to hope that you get the right draws and that you don't end up losing important places early.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think we were. I think the other thing is because I think it's a bit of a shame that within Board Game Arena the actual roles are so randomized. Like I think we got very lucky with what we drew, like the diver the diver and the engineer.
The diver and the engineer feels like a wonderful combination.
Well, messenger as well could have been
the
super
messenger
useful.
was great, yeah.
Like, I don't think it's a bad selection. Let me just quickly go
I'd say, what were the
in.
other roles?
Like how many roles are there? Okay, there are 6 roles, so I don't think we saw all of them.
No, because I know there's one that starts on the Fool's Landing and we didn't have that
That's true, yeah. I think that's the helicopter pilot, actually.
one.
Let me just quickly... I'm just looking up game rules. Why do I need to go off there? I should just scroll down to the how to play. Yeah, so the dive we saw, the engineer we saw, the explorer. Tiles that touch at corners are considered to be adjacent for the explorer, so you
Oh.
could move diagonally and
Oh,
shore up
okay,
diagonally.
that seems good as well.
Messenger can send things across. Yellow, you can move other players' pawns. And pilot may move to any tile, not just adjacent tiles, but only once per turn. So actually, if you wanted like a high maneuverability one, you want like pilot and diver. Like pilot and diver in that scenario would have been
ultimate
pretty
movement, yes.
good. I think that's how Kale and I won one of our games as well.
Honestly, I really love these roles. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any role that you would think, oh, I hope I don't get that one. They're all genuinely useful.
I think of all of them, like, Navigator is possibly the
I think Navigator's probably the weakest, yeah.
Like, I think we didn't really have a use case for it as much, but then I guess if we'd been in that situation where, you know, you had been the Navigator and had just been stuck on Fool's Landing, you could have been shifting me around a little bit quicker just to kind of get me to where I needed to be. But that's also like super common within Matt Leacock's games. Like, you see these same things in Pandemic, and I really rate Matt Leacock as a board game designer. I think I would love to have you, like, if Forbidden Desert comes on here, I really want to get you back on to play that.
I would love to play that.
But also, yeah, this Pandemic, we need to get on.
Oh, we must.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely prefer co-op board games to like competitive board games.
Yeah, I mean,
I like working together for like a common goal.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think for me it really depends. Like, I vary. Like, I like a little bit of competition.
Yeah, you
like
like all board games though.
That's true.
You are the board game goat.
It's true. I don't know. I think it really depends on who you're playing with cooperative games, because I think, and it's something I specifically try not to do, because obviously on my channel I'm so often teaching these games. I really try not to quarterback, which is like it is so unfortunately common. It has a commonplace parlance in board gaming, but yeah, it is. You do sometimes get people who are like, okay, I know exactly what we need to do, so you need to do this, you need to do this.
And don't let anyone else have any input. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, which, you know, I do. I think, you know, I try very hard not to do it, but also, like,
yeah,
you know,
and I appreciated it too, because I feel like there were a couple moments where you definitely could have given me advice, and I worked it out myself, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is. I mean, this is, again, I think this is why you vibe so well with collaborative games, is because they are a puzzle. And, like, I know that, you know, when you play the puzzle games on your channel, it is very much that you need that, you know, you don't like people to necessarily give suggestions or give answers, because you like the opportunity to work it out for yourself.
Yeah, it's like if someone just tells me all the answers, it's like, well, I'm not really doing anything here anymore, am I? It takes away the enjoyment of, like, solving a puzzle to me. It's way nicer to, like, figure it out myself and have that moment of, like, wow, I did.
Yeah. Oh, I got that. To be honest, I got that with Kato a lot. It was like,
Kato's so fun.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a really
so charming.
Actually, to be honest, the reason I played that is actually because there's like, again, I like taking the board game mechanics, seeing how they get applied. So tile laying is very much a thing. There's a wonderful board game called Carcassonne that you should.
I've played Carcassonne.
You played Carcassonne. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I played it, like, physically, the actual board game.
At some point I'd love to do like a case. There are so many things with, like, Board Game Arena, because there's so many games on here, and there's so much variety you can get, and so many expansions. Part of me does want to, like, at some point just get something that people kind of have a bit of an idea as to how it works, and just go chaos mode, where it's like, have you played all of the expansions? Well, tonight we are applying all of the expansions.
All of them at once.
Do I know what all of them do? No. I know the base rules, Let's go.
I remember the first time I played Carcassonne, I just did everything wrong that I probably should not have done because I didn't realize what I was doing. And towards the end of the game, I was like, oh, wow, I shouldn't have done any of this stuff.
But you know what? That's
so
board
funny.
games. Like that's kind of like I think in the same way. Again,
so funny,
you were a puzzler, so like you like to work everything out. You like to identify.
Like to figure them out.
Yes, and I think for me certainly like board games are this wonderful space in which it's not just like like having like the ability to plan things out in advance is good, but also like there's that joy of discovery. Like I love the early parts in a new board game or card game where you're like flipping something over for the first time and it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Wait, what?
And like the first moments of realization as well when you're like, oh, I just realized what I can do with this now.
Yes, absolutely.
Nothing beats it. It's so fun.
Like I mean, and this is also like why I really vibe well with like things like Slay the Spire, and you get these things where you're like, oh, this is amazing.
I need to play that sometime. I really want to play Slay the Spire.
I would love to see you play Slay the Spire.
I'm just really worried that when I start playing it, I'm just gonna get hooked and lose any free time I have, which is not much at the moment.
That is fair. I mean, to be fair, isn't this the benefit of streaming? I mean, I'll be honest. I have very much enjoyed just as like, I obviously like. I play board games, and I absolutely love board games, but I have taken the opportunity recently to implement Saturday, because as we know, Saturday night is all right for fighting.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been playing Hollow Knight on Saturdays. And it's just like, at some point, probably after I finish Hollow Knight, which at some point will happen,
one day.
I mean, it's coming. We're getting close. I'm doing.
It's a hard game.
It is a hard game. I'm actually most of the way there with it. I think I need to like. I could probably like if I were just going to the final boss, I could probably get there in a stream or two. But I'm just trying to like get as much stuff out of it as possible. Because it's my second run, but like a lot of the late game stuff I didn't achieve the first time. I didn't finish the game. But yeah, when I finish Hollow Knight, I'm gonna go into a completely sight unseen run of Elden Ring. So this is but this is the thing. This is why I'm like, yeah, you should like slip in just like the occasional Slay the Spire. If you just have it like something you do for streaming,
a surprise, just like bye.
Yep, exactly.
Do that, but the problem is I say that for so many games. I've got too many games.
That's true.
So many games I want to play. One day.
One day. Anyway. Would you like to announce anything? Make any make people aware of anything? I have just given you a shout out in the stream. So if you're not already following Lirie, please do go and follow Lirie. She is a really cool, chill cat girl. She plays puzzles. We have known each other for a long while in the VTuber scene.
It's been a while.
And it's been absolutely a delight all this time. Barb, thank you so much. I hope you're able to get to sleep.
Yes, I hope you can sleep too. I hope you can cool down.
But yeah, do you have
well.
anything coming up? What are you streaming right now?
I do actually. I'm actually doing a charity stream tomorrow.
Oh, wow, cool.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm doing an Animal Crossing charity stream with donation incentives. And it's if we hit $200 for the charity, I'm going to play a platforming game, and I'm really bad at platformers.
Play Hollow Knight.
I don't know if I could do that. I'm gonna do it as like a poll option probably anyway, so I may suffer.
I'm gonna rig it so it's either Hollow Knight or Celeste.
Oh, Celeste was suggested as well.
Apparently, I've just been doing some of the most difficult platforming bits of Hollow Knight, and like I've seen another streamer I'm a fan of play Hollow Knight, and all the way through the he's like, I beat Celeste. This game will not break me. It's like, oh my god, how much worse is
it.
Celeste?
Celeste is so difficult. I saw my brother playing parts of it, and I was like, how are you? How can you do that? How? Why? How? So yeah, it's like my only hard limits are I'm not gonna play Getting Over It, and I'm not gonna
I
play
have
Jump
no
King.
interest in either of those games. Like, I have so much respect for the people who are willing to sit there and
Yeah,
work
they're
it out.
punishment games.
It's just, yeah,
They're
it's
brutal.
I mean, they're rage games. They're just kind of designed to get you frustrated. And like, absolutely
Yeah,
respect people who are willing to put that much time and effort. But I'm also just like, that is not what I'm about.
I don't have that much time or effort.
No.
But yeah, it's like I can
So what?
totally understand
Out of curiosity,
it.
what is the charity?
It's for Gamers Outreach, which is
awesome.
a charity that it provides video games for children and families in hospitals. So that when
that's super.
children
That's
are ill
super
in
nice.
hospitals, like they do these like wheel pod things, so they can just wheel the consoles around and have the little screens. And it's just a really nice charity. But they're actually doing a big event, like a VTuber Summer Slam.
Oh wow.
Where a whole bunch of VTubers are just doing charity streams all at the same time.
At some point I would like to do a charity stream, but also like I don't have that. I don't think I have. You don't particularly get. I don't know. I don't think I get the audience size, but I don't know.
Never know.
But like I also like really like that idea as a charity. Like my mum actually worked a lot in her company. She worked a lot with a charity called the Teenage Cancer Trust, which is very similar. It's like but it's like teenagers, because the trouble with the issue when you're a teenager in hospital is you're either in the kids ward or you're in the adults ward, neither of which are great
it's not
for
the right space.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So it's very similar in terms of supporting. But yeah, like that's really cool. I hope you.
But yeah, it's a really, really nice cause. So I was like, yeah, I want to be part of this.
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
give it a try.
Yeah, I have
like
a lot of sympathy for any kids and families in spending time in hospital.
Yeah, it's like it's hard enough dealing with like being ill and being in hospital. It's nice to have something to bring a bit of joy in a situation
absolutely.
like that.
That is also why I will try as best I can to donate to Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, it's good causes.
Yeah, kids in hospital. It's really hard not to.
Yeah.
For that not to be.
It's just like, oh well, now I have to. But it's a good cause though, and yeah, I'm just gonna be playing Animal Crossing, so it's gonna be a super casual, chill stream, just having a nice time, raising money for the kids.
Wonderful. That is absolutely adorable. I hope it goes super well.
Thank you.
If I will try and swing by. What is it? Is it during the day or?
It's during the day. Yeah, it's okay if you won't be able to make it, because it's going to be like 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
That is definitely.
Which is
I will probably not.
Right in the middle of the workday.
I might be. I will definitely drop a lurk. I'm not sure I'll be able to kind of be too involved.
Totally fine. That's totally fine. But I'm going to be leaving the donation thing open as well.
Oh, cool. That's really good.
The incentives are also going to be open a bit. So if you want a personalized photo of Tiffany the cat.
Nice. And whom amongst us wouldn't?
Yeah, only $10 to charity and you get your own Tiffany.
Nice.
A Tiffany photo. You don't get the Tiffany, she's mine.
Yeah, that is very reasonable.
But yeah, thank you so much for having me tonight, though. This has been so fun. It
has been an absolute pleasure. It is always great having you on. Yeah, I'm may it happen many more times. There are a lot of collaborative games. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So I have a couple of people who I might think to raid. But if there's anybody on who you would like to recommend, I'm happy to raid them as well.
Oh, I think if you've got people in mind, we can send them their way.
So I kind of have two people. So there is either Rosette Bloodthorn, who is somebody who I raid into pretty frequently. She's currently playing Minecraft. She is a very nice pink vampire VTuber. Super chill. I've regularly started raiding into her because her vibe is just absolutely great. I love how welcoming she is whenever you raid into her. There's also Captain Hurricane, who is a VTuber hedgehog who is currently streaming 26 racing and flying indie game demos.
I follow Captain Hurricane as well.
Yeah, Cap's great. I've started chatting with them a little bit more recently. Hopefully, we'll be able to get them on for a board game, and like we've also just kind of occasionally chatted because I've recently got into Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu.
Oh heck yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like the vibe is definitely like, yeah, let's raid into. Oh, hang on. Are you stopping?
Oh.
Hang on. I'm
just a moment of like, wait, is the stream ending?
I think. Oh yeah, he is. They're definitely starting to. Okay, Rosette is. I would like.
Yeah.
I would also like to. I'm just going to shout out Captain Hurricane because.
Yeah.
Like Cap's great, but also like I would love to raid into them. But also they've been streaming for like 3 hours. It is understandable that that they're in our time zone. So.
But yeah, you either way. You said pink. I'm like, I'm convinced.
Shout out not picking up. Hang on. Trying to work this out. Is that gonna work? Yes,
yeah,
there we go.
Worked.
There we go. And also we're gonna raid into Rosette. Nice. This has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much
been a joy.
for watching. Thank you for joining me. I really hope that your charity stream goes well. I hope that I hope you've got some cool, fun puzzle games going out. I really hope you play Slay the Spire at some point.
I want to. I definitely want to.
I think it would be an interesting stream. I think it'd be something really fascinating to watch you puzzle out. But yeah, would you like to sign off?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me today, and thank you everyone for being here. And that is all from us for now.
Yeah, and until next time, please do join me on Thursday. I'll be playing Ring of Pain, which is a dungeon crawling roguelike game.
With Twitch integration.
With Twitch integration. So yeah, you can actually vote on things and also draw card art, which I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Nice.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to stream on Saturday. If I am, it's going to be Hollow Knight. If not, then I will be off for a little while because I'm going to have a little bit of surgery.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. It's all going to be fine. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming for you. Until next time, I've been Loxley, Setter Strategy, the Caprine Card Shark, the Board Game Goat. Have a good evening, and ta-ra.